You're this perp back with another random stream. This is random stream number 20. Yes, and we'll have another random stream next week as well. Just to let y'all know, if you're checking out the replay, make sure you hit that like button. Check out all the links in the description below. Super chats are available. Matter of fact, let me put the banner up now. Yep. So yeah, we got a lot to talk about tonight. Uh, I got some guests with me. I got one guest in the back. Well, he's not really a guest. He's more like, a friend, a homie. Um, Let me see. Let me make sure I get everything. PB, man. Shout outs to you. Like I said, we got a lot to talk about. Gonna talk about this cancel Netflix wave that's going on and how it's so capped. Uh, PlayStation had their showcase today. You know what I'm saying? They showed off the price. But they definitely have been caught up in some lies right now, and we'll get into that also later on tonight. Um, but it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be an interesting night. Let me know what you guys have been watching this week. What shows you're looking forward to this week. You know what I'm saying? I've been watching a bunch of different stuff, but I'm gonna let my one of my guests in. Hopefully he's ready. You know what I'm saying? LB,
What up? What up? What up?
what up, bro?
You know, same old, same old. Had to go get me some snacks, get me some water. I'm good to go
That's
for the perp show. I mean, no, not the perp show. The random stream. The random stream. Get it right.
Yeah, right. But yeah, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. You know what I'm saying? Seeing the chat fill up. You know what I'm saying? We'll bring PB in here. K Dot should be here. Got Tyler coming in also. Um,
So
but
you're
what's up,
wait,
PB?
I got a quick question real quick. So the one week that I show up not a few minutes early, you decide to go early. Unbelievable.
I couldn't help myself. I'm excited. I'm excited, man. I'm really excited right now. It should be an interesting uh back and forth and whatnot.
PB, what's up?
What's up, cousin?
Oh,
Not
you know,
much.
I'm just here arguing with conservatives. Well, not the good conservatives, the sensitive ones.
Yeah, I see that. I see that. I definitely peeped that. I definitely peeped that. That's funny as hell. I don't know where you find these people, yo.
Are you arguing on Twitter?
Nah, the YouTube comments.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to take over perp show. This is
No, no,
stream.
no. We just waiting for people to come in and whatnot.
Oh, you know, just, it,
Everybody get here.
it's mighty hypocritical. Like they have no problem when I clown these protesters that's bothering white people, but when I talk about something that conservatives do, oh no, this is a problem. Unsubscribe. Okay, well take your sensitive self up out of here. Like
Oh
stupid
man.
like stupid does not have a political party. It doesn't.
It does not.
Like I look, you walking through Target or walking through stores where they say masks are required and you're in there screaming we're not wearing a mask. That is stupid.
No, I wasn't in there screaming. I was just walking through casually looking for the porterhouse that was on sale.
It's like, golly, man, y'all need sensitive people, bro. Sensitive, like hypocrites. I just be like, man,
lot, lot
like,
of hypocrites.
yeah, bro, like y'all like not. Well, I don't want to say all conservative people. Of course, I would
No.
say I would.
Identifying the sensitive
Yeah,
conservatives is important
yeah.
because it's an oxymoron.
I would say it's funny they call the leftists snowflakes and stuff, but they do the same exact stuff when it comes back at them. They like to throw it out there, but they don't like to receive. They can't take the jokes back.
When is when's the election anyways? When do they do that?
November 8th.
Conservatives vote on the 3rd, liberals vote on the 4th.
No,
Okay.
it's November 3rd or 10th. One or two. What
It's
day is
the
election
3rd.
day? Yeah, November 3rd. So
I mean,
Interesting.
unless you're one of those people who's terrified, then you probably already voted.
I'm voting early. I'm voting early in October when we're allowed to vote early. Cause I ain't doing all that hanging out with people.
Right.
And like I would mail my ballot in, but I know how Florida does when it comes to general elections. So I'm going to go in person.
I mean, I don't have that problem being in a small town. The last time I went and voted for whatever primary or local election was going on in the spring in April or something like that, me and the wife went there and there was like 4 people in there working and only one other person showed up while we were in there.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
damn. What up, Midnight? How you doing, bro?
Oh, I'm doing great, man.
What's up,
Word.
Midnight, Mr. Juice Wayne?
Yeah, that's,
We
that's
just
my alter ego.
welcome.
That's
First time
spectacular.
on
I've never talked to Midnight before.
yeah, first time on the channel, you know what I'm saying? But you know, he comes from the JC family and whatnot, so that's what's up. We're just waiting for K Dot because you know he's gonna be late. Uh and Tyler, so I don't know where they at. Tyler fell asleep because I know it's past his bedtime and shit. But we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, how's everybody doing in the chat? What y'all been watching this past weekend or whatever? I recently just saw Tenet because I just found out my theater's open, so that was a
Yeah, I saw
interesting.
that tweet. I laughed pretty hard.
Yeah, it's an interesting because like honestly, I don't mind it because like I like smaller crowds anyway. So to see like 0 people in the theater does not bother me at all. So
Yeah, I'm the same way. Like that's why when I well, except for like the major MCU movie, like
mhm.
for the Reggie MCU movies, I go in like
Rich.
I go the Friday mornings, like the early showing. So the only people that's in there is a few senior citizens and me. That's how I
Yeah,
like it.
Ah,
Yo, you get the true experience when there's not a lot of people there, you know?
yeah. Not no distractions. People ain't bringing
Yeah.
the kid, little babies in there. I don't know why people still do that.
Bruh.
because
Look,
people are assholes.
that they are.
Or as LB said earlier, stupidity knows no party.
Oh, this man has quotes, huh?
And
Shouts to fans lecture pulling up. I'm gonna check that out though. I heard about that. I heard about that. I think it's a documentary or some shit. But
you heard about what?
the social dilemma.
Yeah, I actually I have that on my list. Somebody recommended me to watch it. I just ain't watched it yet, but I'm definitely finna watch that.
Yo, I watched
Phillips.
Mulan. That
Uh,
Oh God.
was that was not a good experience for me. Because I've never even seen the animated
you
movie.
Me either.
you paid for that? You paid the 30?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh
there's
man.
not
Oh
there's not a
God.
lot there's not a lot else to watch, you know. So I was like, man, I'll give this a try, but
Yeah.
Don't let these people guilt trip you into paying for movies, bro. Like ain't nothing wrong with paying for a
No,
movie,
I'm
bro.
saying $30 for a trash movie though. That's a problem.
Hey,
For
hey, if you
early
look,
access.
hey Midnight, you got a YouTube channel?
nah.
Oh, well, start one and you can write it off on your taxes.
That's right.
Do a review of Mulan real quick, and then there you go, write it off.
I want to answer Philip's question real quick, but salute to Philip. He says TNA, WWE, or ECW. Um, I'll say WWF, even though that's not up there. But I'll say WWF.
Bro, don't let these people fool
Protect the
you.
animals.
Don't let them fool you into thinking ECW was good, bro.
ECW was decent though, bro.
I, there's
No,
a
No,
would you
difference.
rather?
ECW was
But
totally
hold on,
nutballs crazy.
There's a
hold
diff.
on, LB. Would you rather watch Backyard Wrestling or ECW?
Right. Before I answer that question, there's a
Go ahead.
difference between decent and good. Never forget that. But I would rather watch ECW. I don't watch that backyard, man. It's like, come on, bro. Why I'm finna watch 75-pound grown men wrestle in their backyard?
There's people
So
doing that right now. Like there's this person you can find on like I forget the dude's name on TikTok, whatever. Like him and a group of friends are doing that shit like backyard wrestling, whatever on TikTok and shit. Shit's fire. But
Oh my god.
Man, if they don't go find something else to do, bro.
but
hey,
but shouts to Squeezy. Hope you good, bro.
Squeezy.
hey, if there's no fake blood,
King
I'm not
Sloan.
watching it, bro.
What do you mean
If it's
fake
not
blood?
if it's not raw, like violent shit, I don't want to watch wrestling, man. I want to see like
Right.
all the good
The
shit.
shit now is the shit now is cupcake shit.
Yeah,
I can't
exactly.
get jiggy with it.
No, you just gotta wait for Brock Lesnar to come back and do another run and be pissed off and elbow somebody, and then you'll see some blood again.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I want
That's
consistent
what
blood
happened last time.
and the consistency.
No, they
See.
can't do the blood anymore because they changed the fucking rating.
What's
Wait,
the rating
really?
now?
Pretty sure it's just rated PG.
Interesting.
Unless they
Yeah.
changed
Yeah.
it back because I'm a little behind. I
No,
just
it's
got to the
PG.
Raw where they debuted Raw Underground, and it was the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, that shit looks dumb. I saw like a little clips of that. I was like, what the fuck
It
is
was like,
this?
why would you put something like that in there?
I wouldn't say WWE is SJW. Now, come on now. Now they do pander,
Whoa. What?
but it's not SJW. You don't see what AEW is doing. I'm just
Well,
gonna say
what
that. I'm gonna leave
AEW
it there.
do?
They have some SJW stuff going on in AEW. I'm just gonna leave it like that.
They got
Oh.
all the old heads. They got all the old heads and shit. But yeah, um,
No,
yeah,
I mean, I
WWF
would be more
was definitely
inclined to think that they were, SJWs if they had women in the main event of WrestleMania the year before they did it, considering the year that they did it, they had the two biggest names in the sport in the main event.
Hmm, hmm, interesting.
Is it just me,
I
or
mean,
does that
unless you're going to bring
Roman
back like The Rock or somebody.
Right.
does anyone else think Roman Reigns, the new guy, the new face of WWE, you think he kind of looks like Jason Momoa?
Bro, Roman Reigns has been around like 10 years now, though.
He has?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
racist. You can't just say all Islanders look the same.
Nah,
I
but
didn't even know he was an Islander, bro.
but he sucks. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, like his fucking finisher is fucking retarded. I'm like, yo, what is this Superman punch shit? Like, that's so weak. That's the weakest finisher I've ever
His
seen.
finisher is the spear,
Spear.
man.
That's
Goldberg's
that's not even,
setup
that's so
move.
generic. That's so generic. Like, that's so generic. Think he hitting people like Goldberg and shit.
It is. But no, Goldberg used the spear as the setup, and then his finisher is the jackhammer pin combination. It's beautiful. I never seen anybody do something like that to the Big Show in my life.
Shouts to Hal for the $2 in the Cash App. I appreciate it.
Oh shit!
I'm saying though.
That means you get to keep more of it, right?
Yeah, a little bit more.
Front of something. Front of some
Oh
of that
man.
$2.
The Zill Nation likes Roman
Hey.
Reigns. I don't know why. You'll have to explain that one to me, Zill Nation. Like, he used fake cancer to try and get cheers, and it still didn't work.
Bro, was that a storyline or what?
PB going
It
to
was
the grave and say he faked
100% a storyline, and nobody will ever convince me that it wasn't, because the storyline was he was ragging on Brock Lesnar for not showing up every week. And then, randomly, Roman Reigns didn't show up for a week. Well, then he also needed time off to go and film the scenes for Fast and Furious, with The Rock. So they're like, oh, okay, well, we'll just say that you got cancer. You know, some of the
That's
worst
terrible.
cancer. I don't remember exactly what it was on the planet. And then get
That's
this,
terrible.
he just so happens to recover from it faster than anybody in human history.
Shouts to Dark Joker, man. Shouts to you, man.
Yo,
I'll check my Twitter in a minute. I know you try to get on, but I'm waiting for Kate out to get on, and then if Tyler doesn't show up, you can take his spot.
Phillips a John
Ooh.
Cena fan, I see.
I can
hey,
live with that.
speaking of The Rock, like I didn't know he was the highest paid actor in Hollywood.
Yeah,
I just found that out like 2 days ago.
I
yeah.
thought Robert Downey Jr. was. I guess
No,
that's that.
it's Dwayne The Rock Johnson, man.
Well,
I mean,
The Rock do like
I don't think Robert
10
Downey
movies
Jr.
a
does
year.
enough movies.
Yeah. RDJ do like one movie every few years. The Rock do 10 a year. Clanging
Right.
and banging those scripts.
So if he made 200 million off of Endgame or somewhere around there with after it came out, whatever the percentage was, blah, blah, blah. The Rock can definitely make 200 million over the course of 8 to 10 movies in a year, easily.
Yo, I got a question.
Yo,
So, like, out of the entire MCU cast members, who do you think makes the least amount of money?
Hawkeye.
Like characters that have a movie.
Or out of the main heroes,
Hawkeye.
at least? You know, heroes.
I was about to say Ray
Yeah.
Fisher, but I was like, no, it's DC.
Jeremy Renner.
Damn.
Ray Fisher will never sniff a Marvel. He will never sniff a Walt Disney Studios anything. I'm sorry, Ray. If you hear this, don't cancel me. I'm not hating on a black brother.
Right. Fucking Ray Fisher, man. I'm getting so tired of that shit. Like, I'm really tired of just seeing him pop up on Twitter. It makes me want to leave Twitter. Like, but Twitter's too lit to leave, so.
Hey, you know what I think actually happened? Joss Whedon said, yo, Ray Fisher, your hairline is kind of off, bro. And now he's just now he just freaking hates him, bro. That's why he hired the freaking barber.
Right.
Right.
So
He probably asked Ray Fisher for like some Kool-Aid or something. Like something like that is
He
within
said
black.
something racist. It was
He's-
probably something was racist. Something.
No,
Something.
Josh said something related to black culture, and he took it as racist.
He'd be like, you want some chicken?
Right. He's like, I got some chicken. Would you like some? Something like that.
Yes, I would like some. And then I would like what's left on your plate, too, because I'm hungry.
Tony, salute.
what up, Tony?
Landon, we'll get to that probably towards the end. We'll get to that. Wait for K-Dot, you know what I'm saying? He probably fell asleep. Fucked around. I doubt it.
We're
though.
waiting for someone who's asleep?
Sounds
Bro,
familiar.
bro, imagine sleeping
Oh.
Oh
with a
my
high top
God.
fade or a flat top.
I don't know how you sleep with that high top, bruh.
Right. He gotta constantly pick that shit. Yeah, it's just funny.
Yo,
as hell.
he wakes up and it's like lopsided, bro. It's like it's like the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
He already got those kindergarten bunk beds, and like he got that high top. Like how you
Hilarious.
sleep on that thing, bruh?
the Fisher Price bunk beds.
I mean, I don't know what it's like to have hair like that on the top of your head, but I got hair like that or similar like that on my face at least. And yeah, if you sleep awkward, you got to comb the shit out of
Yeah, man, that shit crazy. All right, so might as well get into it. Fuck it, you know. And when it
that.
comes,
Oh
to
yeah,
there-
PlayStation's winning.
Nah. We ain't gonna get into that yet. But this
Oh,
whole
that's the main
this
event.
whole this whole cancel Netflix shit, you know, seeing this going around. First and foremost, I want to say that's bullshit because I'm not canceling shit. I don't know about y'all. I ain't canceling shit. It's over the whole movie, Cuties, whatever the fuck. the super weird pedophilia like type of movie. You know what I'm saying? But it's interesting watching reviews because they're like, yo, it's literally kind of speaking about that, but I guess like Netflix kind of messed that whole thing up for them, like with the marketing. And but it still doesn't give it a pass. I don't give it a pass. Like I'm still not gonna watch it, but I'm damn sure not gonna cancel Netflix, because I guarantee you a lot of people they say they're gonna cancel Netflix, but I guarantee you by next year that whole tune's gonna change because you got Cobra Kai season 3, you got
Bruh,
Ozarks
come
season
on, bruh.
4.
Don't bring up Cobra Kai like we finna be lined up ready to watch that, bruh. Come on,
Are you serious, bro?
come on,
Cobra
bruh.
Kai is hype
Uh,
right now, dog. Are
bruh,
you
I heard
serious?
it's good.
bruh, he
Cobra Kai,
mentioned,
Cobra Kai has been like on the top 10, like has
bruh.
been on the top 10 watch thing on the top 10 of
Hey,
Netflix for
hey,
like since it came out on Netflix.
bruh mentioned Cobra
What are
Kai
you
like it's
talking about?
Game of Thrones or something, bruh.
That shit's big, bro. What you talking about? Okay, bro. All right. I, I'm just saying, bro. Once that season 3 come out, shit gonna be crazy. There's a lot of hype around that show. You tripping?
I heard,
That show's more hype than the Mandalorian. I'll tell you that. That's facts.
I heard it's good though.
Crazy, crazy, bro.
The first thing you mentioned is Cobra Kai, bruh.
Yes, nigga, Cobra Kai is a big show, bro. You can laugh all you want about it, but say facts is facts. But like I said, you got Cobra Kai, you got Stranger Things season 4 coming out. You got I think Ozark's on that. Like I don't know if they said season 4 is gonna be the last season, but I'm looking forward to that. You got a ton of other shows coming out, Lock and Key, just tons of
You
shows.
have
Like
no idea how many shows are coming out on Netflix because it's Netflix and they have an unbelievable amount of things coming out. And I
and
extended my subscription because I don't care about this fucking movie.
right, I'm not missing. I'm not like I said, I'm not missing out on Cobra Kai season 3 for what I'm saying over one movie. Fuck that.
Yeah, I don't think Netflix is getting canceled anytime soon.
That's what I'm saying. Like people could cancel it, like especially the YouTubers. Y'all could definitely cancel y'all YouTube your Netflix subscription. That's just more views for me. Fuck it. That's how I look at it. So
So, cousin, did you watch this movie? Because I saw your tweet that said you were going to, so you could give us all the real.
Yeah, I did a review and everything. Yeah, I watched it.
Oh, I did
you
not
did
watch the review yet.
Oh, that's okay.
of course. Look who comes in the door late.
Hey yo, what's up, everybody? What's up?
What's
What
up,
up,
K Dot? You're here
So,
on
okay,
another live stream.
What's up, Midnight LB, PB? What's up?
What's up?
Oh, I got
So
words.
yeah, we're talking about the
Did
whole
you cancel your Netflix subscription yet?
Nope, never.
bruh, K Dot. This man LB really laughed at me when I brought up Cobra Kai like that show ain't hyped.
Cobra Kai
Crazy.
type.
That's
Choreography
what I'm
needs
saying.
more, but Cobra Kai type.
Bruh, I'm not saying anything negative about Cobra Kai. I'm just saying, like, you
Cobra
mentioned
Kai is a big show,
no.
bro.
What I'm saying is you mentioned Netflix, and the first thing you mentioned is Cobra Kai. Like if you
Yes.
would have said Stranger Things, Ozark, then Cobra Kai, then cool. I'm straight with that. But you mentioned Cobra Kai, like
Yes, because Cobra Kai is
Yeah.
a big show, bro.
Cobra Kai is
That
technically not a Netflix original. It's a YouTube original that comes over to Netflix. But when season 3 comes, that Netflix budget about to make that shit look tight as fuck.
like that's just saying
that
like
shit has a
somebody,
big following.
bro. That's just saying someone says, all right, what MCU movie you want me to watch? Which is the biggest MCU movie? And you come out here and say Ant-Man.
Wait, whoa. Cobra Kai is nowhere
That's
close
like
to
an
Ant-Man.
oxymoron, hey?
Ain't nowhere close to Ant-Man. Relax. Nowhere close.
Hey man, if you like it, I love it, bruh.
So, Kata, how do you feel about this whole cancel Netflix thing? I want to get your, perspective on this.
I'll be honest with you. Yeah, I think canceling Netflix is probably one of the dumbest hashtags I've seen this year. Look,
Hmm.
I mean, do they mean in the literal sense of like cancel our subscriptions?
Yeah.
Because all right. So if one movie is going to be the reason why you get rid of having to watch Witcher season 2, Stranger Things season 4,
That's your
locking,
loss.
it's like you really gonna kill that whole subscription for one movie? Look, I get it. Cuties is wrong. I get it. I fucking get it. There's a lot of media on these platforms that we consume that is wrong. Shit, we got South Park on fucking HBO. That shit's funny as hell, but that shit is like South Park picks as South Park is just as fucked up as Cuties. But
Right.
I'm not gonna cancel my subscription just because of one movie, one show. Now, if it's multiple things, like they say there's 30 of them on Netflix or something, but that's still not enough because there's a gang of movies and stuff out there. So I'm not canceling my Netflix. No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's the same thing where like people are saying, like this wasn't too long ago. LB would remember like when people were saying, fuck Disney Star Wars, but hey, was everybody gonna be watching October 30th, The Mandalorian season 2? That's still Disney Star Wars, but people,
I didn't even watch season 1 of Mandalorian in full. I'm waiting.
true,
I'm
true.
gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until I'm gonna wait until the season 2 finishes airing because they release episodes each week. So I'm just waiting until all the episodes come out. Then I'll get a free trial, watch it all at once.
They should do what HBO Max is doing with their weekly show because sometimes they'll like give you chunks at a time. They'll
Yeah,
give you
No,
like
like
bruh.
3
No, bruh.
episodes,
No.
2
two
episodes.
episodes. Yes, that shows like you give us two like you did like
No,
they did
bruh.
when when it launched. They give us two episodes.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did. Well, they gave it back to back. It was like it released on Wednesday and then on Friday, episode 2 came out.
Yeah, because of something they had going on. But
Yeah,
because
but I like that. If like you're going weekly, like they'll usually give you like 2 or 3 episodes, and then the rest you gotta watch weekly.
yeah,
How
yeah.
Yeah,
how long?
they just did that for the boys on Amazon Prime. They released 3
Yeah,
episodes. The first day it came back, 3 episodes. Same as Raised by Wolves, 3 episodes at launch. I mean, I kind of like that. I think shows that are weekly should start doing that moving forward. Give us 3 at the start, and then let the rest be weekly. I think it's kind of satisfying.
yeah. Because sometimes that first episode doesn't really sell people. So like that,
Yeah,
like you got to kind of
first
watch those first
you
three
take
episodes to
about
really
three
get a
episodes to
feel
really
for it.
settle everybody in. 3 episodes, settle everybody in. If by the third episode you ain't clicking, well, they gave you your first 3 teases. You can be like, I'm gonna drop the show, or you may want to hop on and continue the show. I think 3 episodes. I like that. Moving forward, I think for any show, period. Moving forward,
You get
three
one
episodes at
episode, bruh. Deal
three
with it.
episodes at launch.
Deal with it.
Exactly, Fanjection. Haven't seen Cobra Kai, but it's number 2 on Netflix's top
All
10
right.
list. It's
So,
been on the top
Fire,
10 list
all
since it
right.
came out. That's big.
fire.
All right. So check this out. If safe Netflix dropped Ozark, Cobra Kai, and Stranger Things the same day,
Episode
Cobra
what
and
are
Kai
y'all
show.
is
watching first?
Cobra Kai,
You
without a
a
doubt.
lie. Cap.
Cobra Kai.
Not at all,
Cap.
bro.
Cap.
Not at all. After that season 2 finale, that was one of the best season finales I've seen
Cap.
in a very long time. You
Wait,
crazy, bro.
LB. What was the other choice? You said Ozark. What was the other choice? What was
Ozark,
the other show?
Stranger Things, and Cobra Kai.
It's either
I've
between
never
Stranger
watched
Things
Stranger
and Cobra Kai for
Things.
me. Those are really the what's in between for what I'm going to have to decide on.
And those
But
three that you named are top tier
Squeezy.
shows. Though.
Hey,
Easy.
I'm not
Top tier
disputing
shows,
this. I'm
easy.
not disputing this, but you don't mention Cobra Kai first, bruh.
Nah, I gotta mention Cobra Kai first because that show is flames, bro, and it has a huge following.
Bruh,
A
Cobra Kai
huge
ain't
following.
even a Netflix and original, bruh.
Yo,
But once it
perp.
came over to Netflix, it blew up even more. When it was even on net when it started on YouTube, it was getting a huge traction.
I feel you, bruh, but you don't mention it first, bruh.
Tripping,
So is it like
And let
tripping.
me ask y'all. So, has anyone here seen Cuties?
I'm gonna watch it at some
No,
point.
I
Probably
said
this weekend,
seen,
but I'm not.
seen, bruh, seen.
No.
Oh, no, I
nope?
haven't seen it.
So
Not
I'm the
yet.
only one that's watched Cuties. All right.
I haven't seen it yet.
Well, man, like
But I'm not talking about it
I'm
on my
not
channel.
spoiling anything. But look, man, this is another case of I don't know if y'all watched any reviews from YouTubers or any videos from YouTubers, but this is another case of YouTubers doing what they do for the algorithm with this movie. Like it's not as bad as what they're claiming. Like a lot of that stuff you've seen from clips and trailers or whatever, you got to see the context of what is happening. Like now, I like some of it's uncomfortable. Like I didn't sit there and just watch every single clip when they was doing stuff. I turned away from it because it's like, bro, I don't need to watch this. But like, it's a movie, dog.
Right.
Like it's a movie. It's supposed to make you uncomfortable.
Right.
Like, but like, even if the girls were like of age, I still wouldn't have a reason to watch it. It just
Right.
doesn't interest
Right.
me.
That
I
exactly.
mean, all right. Well, that's where it's different. If the girls was of age, I might watch it. It's like when I watch Bring It On.
Man,
I'll be
like
Wait,
real. I'll watch
what?
Bring It On.
no, hold on, no, hold on, hold on. So what you hold up,
The
K
movies was fire, bro.
K-Dot. So if the girls are of age but they're playing 11-year-olds, you're cool with it?
No, not they're playing 11-year-olds. That wouldn't make sense.
But that takes
Yeah.
it out. That changes the whole context of this conversation. Then
No, that's not what I was saying.
no,
No.
not you. I'm
He's
talking
saying,
about what
he's saying
K-Dot
if it was
said.
older girls. He's saying if it was girls of age, not if it was 11. That wouldn't make sense for them to play 11-year-olds if they're of age.
Yeah.
They won't even look 11. They'll just be older girls dancing.
But like straight up, like I seen Eric say context don't help any of the scenes. Like what I'm saying is, for me, I wouldn't have never watched that movie if it wasn't for people overreacting and making it seem like it's the absolute worst thing to be ever created. So that's why I watched it. And like I said,
Right.
context helps a lot of these scenes, man, because like it's
I've
not
seen
just
worse things than cuties.
right. It's not just
seen
not
worse.
little girls here doing all kind of sexual
So-
things throughout the entire movie. It's not
And
like
also,
that at all.
you know what's funny? Going back to just to bring up Cobra Kai once again. That was
Man,
number
bruh.
one. Listen, hold on, because it's going to go into what I'm about to say.
No.
You know, it was Cobra Kai was number one for like since it launched on Netflix in like August, and then when Cuties came up, that was number one, which is kind of odd to me, where like people are sitting there saying cancel Netflix and they're feeling outraged, but then Cuties is number one on Netflix. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, man. Like I said, like I said, man, if you was interested in watching it, then I would say watch it. But if you got no interest in watching the movie, then I wouldn't watch it because it's not something like I would watch again. Like I like the movie. Like I liked it because I mean a lot of the stuff in the movie resonated with me. Not pedophilia, people. Just clarifying that. But like,
Fisher,
but like a lot of stuff
Jesus
resonated
Christ.
with me and stuff. And I mean I liked it. It wasn't great, but it was cool to watch. I would never watch it again, like I said, because like I don't need to watch 11-year-old girls trying to grow up too fast.
right, and it's like
Right.
whenever just to make an example, like a slave movie comes out, people praise that shit. Like to me, like that shit that shit's like trash. I don't want to see that shit, but people love that shit. But
Some of them slave movies more graphic than fucking cuties. Gosh dang.
Hold on, does somebody
Seen
got me
Django?
blocked? Someone got me blocked or something? Because you showed a message on your screen, but I can't see it in the chat.
probably not. I don't know.
What?
Man, oh, I see it now. Like I
Okay.
said, look, I'm not debating anything with anybody that ain't sat down and watched the movie for 90 minutes.
Right.
A lot of people
Well-
that's commenting on this ain't seen the movie.
My question is, LB, for people who are, outraged about it, that either have or even haven't seen the movie, how are you supposed to, in a film, talk about or show underage girls, in this case, doing things that are inappropriate? They're shown to be inappropriate. It's not like they're holding them up as some bastion of progressivism, like they're lauding them as this is some great thing that you're doing. They're saying, no, this is what you're not supposed to be doing. These are bad things.
Right.
So how do you show bad things like this in a film without showing it?
Right. Salute to Ishtar. How you doing?
And that's what I'm getting at. It's not a movie See, he said I seen like 30 minutes, and like the first 30 minutes there's nothing in there except for a girl doing laundry, dancing.
Mm,
Like that's what I'm talking about. Like people ain't seen the movie; they're just seeing clips.
right, right.
It's not a movie based on girls just twerking and dancing. Like there's consequences to all of the actions that are going on in the movie.
That's what I said. Like when I like watch reviews, I kind of get a different perspective. I was like, okay, that's what's about. All right, but like definitely the marketing of it
The
was
marketing was
bad.
horrible.
Yeah, the marketing was really bad. So yeah, Netflix, you should probably not do that next time. You know.
Yeah, I said that in my review. I'm like, they completely botched the marketing of this movie. If they didn't put out that poster, if they didn't put out that crazy trailer, and they changed it up, the
Hmm.
backlash wouldn't be where it's at. You know, like I said, I get why people are upset. I get it.
Yeah.
I fully get it. I'm not denying that. But a lot of people that are critiquing this movie haven't watched the movie.
I mean,
And
that's why
like
I
I
haven't.
can tell, like I've watched YouTube reviews. I've even read some reviews, and I could tell they haven't watched the movie because they're saying things that ain't in the movie or ain't happening.
Is this true that supposedly the government is now looking into this?
No, because Ted Cruz, fake outrage self claimed there was nudity in the movie, and the girl that shows her boob in the movie is an adult.
Mm.
So there's another example of people going crazy over something that's not happening. There's no kids in there
Well,
naked.
LB, I have to make this one point. Just because somebody in a review says something that happened and it didn't happen doesn't mean they didn't watch the movie. All of us have heard a review from General Zod.
Well, that's very true.
Wait, he reviewed that?
No, he might have. I don't know. He said that he
Oh, that'd be
was
funny.
gonna
I'll
say
definitely watch
something
that.
about it. But I
I
know
definitely
that he said multiple things about X-Men Dark Phoenix after he saw the movie that weren't in the movie.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I'll never forget that. That's just funny. But yeah, man,
No,
it's
but
Like,
just more fake.
no, seriously. Like, I'm
But
looking at it right now. There is no twerking in the first 30 minutes of this movie.
and really,
None.
where that stems from. We really gotta blame the shit that the kids watch. And the stuff that we grew up on. We pass that stuff down to generation to
I
generation.
mentioned that too. I mentioned
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you have to blame Lil Kim for all this, cause you know what I'm saying. Like, it was because of that. It was like, all right, they see that sex sells, and now you see.
wait. Why are we blaming Lil Kent? Man, sex been selling
I
since
mean,
the dawn of time.
I'm saying, but like people don't want to like. To
all
quote,
right,
I hate to quote this dude, but Ray Fisher, what does he
Yeah,
say? Accountability is better than
oh,
entertainment. So in this case, that actually makes sense.
like,
You know,
like,
wait, look, no. What I'm trying to say is, like, I know it's people. Look, social media and stuff. It is a problem. It is. Music and stuff. It is a problem. But at the end of the day, sex been selling since the dawn of freaking time.
like,
yeah, but I'm
Like,
saying
that's
that
been
like
there, bruh.
since the inception of the internet, though,
Girls,
now you have more
hey,
access to it. Like,
huh?
girls
you go.
and
Hold on.
years going
You
the
go on
website
TikTok.
before the
You
internet.
go on TikTok. You go on TikTok right now. You see all these little ass girls doing the WAP dance and shit. Like,
Right,
that's
Yeah,
right,
but no,
right,
but that's cute to them. But that
right,
nobody's
right,
outraged about that.
right.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
That, that's
Well,
I
look,
said.
don't
I
and
stand this.
LB, I wanna help your point because you remember that movie with those three boys, the R-rated movie
I
with the
said
three
that.
boys.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
Yeah.
like, and look, I'm keeping up. I see people raving about cuties, but why didn't nobody rave about that movie with the three boys, an R-rated movie
Because they're
trying?
boys.
Man,
A couple
Yo,
reasons.
like
LB.
the movie just recently came out not too long ago. It was like three boys already filmed. It was a black kid and just two white kids. It was running across the freeway and shit, doing outlandish shit kids ain't supposed
Yeah,
to do. And I
they're
was like,
supposed
why
to
is
be
Do
nobody
like
y'all
talking about
do
this?
12.
y'all do y'all remember? I don't know. I'm pretty sure like LB and PB and some people in the chat remember this movie, but this is pretty controversial. That movie, Kids.
Kids.
It was like I think it
Oh
was
yeah,
like it was like a UK movie, but like they had
Oh, the
like
'90s,
little,
the '90s, the
yeah,
'90s
yeah, it had
movie.
like it had the '90s movie, and that was pretty edgy at the time and stuff, doing shit with little kids and stuff, Milk Money and stuff, all these stuff. Like this stuff is nothing new. Like honestly, like
Like,
Hollywood has always been on some weird shit like that. But
seriously, like I mean, like I said earlier,
yeah.
I
Good
get it.
boys. That
I
was the
get
movie.
it.
Good boys.
Like this ain't like this movie ain't for everybody. Like it's not. And I said that. I said like, look, if you have a problem with like this kind of content, I don't have a problem with that. But my issue is a lot of people who haven't seen the movie or they basing off of a poster or a trailer, and then like also you have no problem with a little girl killing a bunch of people in a comic book movie. You have no problem with little kids cursing in the movies. You have no problem. You're not speaking out and going crazy over little girls twerking on TikTok and YouTube and social media. But now it's a movie, a fake thing. Oh,
I
it's a
have a
problem now.
I have a question for all the Game of Thrones fans, right? Did anybody have an issue? Well, yeah, did anybody have an issue with like the whole red wedding scene? Because there's a pregnant chick that gets stabbed.
Oh,
Don't you think that's a little bit extreme? Did that need to be
I
there?
thought you were gonna say, did anybody have an issue with that little boy breastfeeding off of his mother?
That too. That's weird.
Hey,
It's a
hey,
grown ass child.
Like he's walking around, he's
hey,
like 10 years
hey,
old.
what about hey, don't forget to see when Brandon saw Hodor's penis.
Man,
Hey,
like straight up,
the
bro. Like
perp, don't forget to see where Brandon saw Hodor's penis.
our society got
Hodor.
bigger issues than a movie, bro. Like y'all talk about cancel Netflix. Why don't y'all talk about canceling Instagram and TikTok for having little girls doing all kind of wild stuff? And I mean, y'all on
Yeah.
YouTube right now. Parents have their kids doing all kind of wild stuff on these platforms. Like, be angry at
Well,
that.
well,
Mhm.
LB,
well.
I think
LB. Oh, go ahead, Midnight. You go.
Oh,
You had to say.
go ahead, Midnight.
no, I was gonna say LB. I think people are outraged at those things. I think this one is just the only one that has gotten a lot of traction or a lot of
Yeah, I mean,
hype.
I wish this movie, like I said, the marketing. I wish the marketing was different. So like it could have put light into what is going on in society, but it's doing the complete opposite with it right now. But
Right.
it is what it is, man. It is what it is.
Next week they'll be outraged by something else.
Yep, they will be.
That's what I say. It's always something every week. I love it though. I love it. You always find some type of content talking
Absolutely.
about whether it's foolishness or something serious. So,
Uh-huh.
what were you gonna say, Kid?
Um, damn, what was I about to say? Fuck, I forgot my point. She. It was about it. It was about no. Oh, I just remembered. Just remembered. Look. At the end of the day, I understand people. When it's like cancel stuff like Instagram, Twitter, all that shit. But I'm keeping a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck about these platforms, right? And I have to go back to the parents. And I'm sorry I have to do this, but I got to. If nobody doesn't want their kids to be exposed to this content, I'm gonna keep it a buck. This is what you have to do. Homeschool your kid and don't give them any technology. Have them be a homelander.
Yeah.
And look, wait. And I'm just saying that would be the
Whoa,
fix.
whoa, whoa. You can give
No,
him an
no,
etch a sketch.
wait. That would be the fix if you don't want your child to be exposed to stuff when you don't want them to be exposed to stuff. Homeschool them
Right.
motherfuckers.
And
And
that kid will be
take
exposed to
take away
becoming
all their
becoming a
technology.
that kid will be exposed to becoming a serial killer or something.
Yeah,
Right.
and
He gonna shoot up a school.
Bro,
and see, look, LB, that's the thing. That's why at the end of the day, you as a child, there has to be a balance, right? Because look, if to keep your child from getting exposed to this stuff, take away all the technology, take away the Xbox, all this stuff, homeschool them because the thing is, once your kid goes to school, you can't control what goes on. You can't control.
But you don't, but the
You can't
problem with
control
that is, like
I'm
what
not
usually
saying
ends up
do that
happening.
stuff.
Yeah, but what ends up usually happening when you shelter a kid that much, like that's when they become
hey,
rebellious and stuff.
is anyone here? Well, any of y'all homeschooled?
Nope.
Nope.
All right,
No.
cool.
Glad
So I ain't gonna offend nobody. But
I was a badass kid though.
I'm gonna put
I
it
was
like
a
this,
badass
bruh.
kid, boy.
Homeschooled kids
glad I
are
was.
weird. They grow up to be weird, bruh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They don't have
you,
social
you,
skills. They're weirdos, bruh.
you, and that's
Mhm.
and look, that's the thing, because yes, in school your kids are going to learn stuff that you don't have really control over. But if you try to homeschool your kid and take away all this stuff from them, they're going to want to rebel. They're going to act like Homelanders at some point. Look what happened to Homelander. He
You
stayed in the lab his whole life, and guess what happened? This
hey,
motherfucker's killing everybody.
you
Spoiled dot.
you homeschool your
Right.
kid when they hit puberty. Hey, you homeschool your kid
Man,
when they
ain't no
hit puberty.
spoiler. That was in season 1. Ain't my fault. Y'all should have seen the boys.
Hey, I'm just saying, bro. Like, if you homeschool your kid when they hit puberty, don't be surprised they start trying to hump your leg.
Right.
Killing
Yeah,
people and shit.
you get a Norman Bates and you get a Norman Bates and shit.
But
But
look,
K dot. K
I'm
dot.
just saying. I'm just saying those are ways you can stop the problem. But I wouldn't do that to my kid, because at the end, I don't want my kid to be a Homelander. I don't want my kid to be no serial killer. I
Yeah,
want that
K
shit.
dot. K dot. That's an extreme example. I mean, instead of taking away their video games and whatnot, let them play Nintendo instead of Call of Duty. Like,
no,
let them.
you know what? I always thought like Nintendo dudes was like the school shooter type stuff.
It depends. All right, it depends. Right? It depends for me, because I mean I wasn't a crazy ass kid. I knew how to separate reality from.
Oh, Midnight, you got background noise.
Oh,
I
my
knew how
bad,
to
my
separate
bad.
It's all good.
reality from fake stuff. So yeah, my mom bought me Call of Duty games at ages I wasn't supposed to, but I didn't go out trying to emulate killing people. Bang
You
bang,
didn't?
I knew how to
I
separate
don't believe
reality
that.
from.
I don't
I know how
believe
to
that.
separate it from real shit. It's my parents taught me that, like at a young
K
age.
I got bodies.
It's all
Don't
about
go.
The
how
game
you're
ain't
raised,
real.
man. Like it's all about how you're raised, bro. Like
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it's
grew up.
it's
I
about
grew up
how you're
watching
raised.
cartoons, not Instagram and shit.
yeah, man.
Yeah,
Well, 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 look,
this
like,
generation is gonna be completely.
well, see, I'm glad you brought it up, because even some of the cartoons, look, I'm cute a buck. Some of these cartoons that we say are for kids, it wasn't like we have cartoons that emulate violence. Is violence good for kids to see? But we let
BBC.
them like we let them watch stuff like what's
Well, I mean, I guess it depends
Nine
on if your kid
Man,
is a coyote or a roadrunner.
our our favorite superhero shows have action in it, violence. But it depends what the violence is being used for. It's all about how it's being used.
Right.
I'm not fully against taking a lot of content away from kids. It depends on the age too, when you're showing certain kids certain content. All kids grow up different. Some kids mature faster than others. You got kids in the Middle East that learn how to make weapons and shit. They know how to do shit that we can't do.
They can kill
Kids are,
motherfuckers. You won't even know it.
yeah, some kids are just different. Like in America, kids in America don't grow up like kids in other countries. It's kids cannot grow up the same. I wish all kids can grow up like kids, but all kids can't grow up like kids. Like all kids can't on this planet. Some of them are going to grow up faster than others, and they don't have the power to control it.
Because social media, that's their everything. That's their news. That's how they stay up to date with shit. Like, oh, what's the new hot Jordans out? Let me go cop those. Blah blah blah. That social media has played a big influence on these kids, and that's why like kids aren't
That,
normal.
Hey, and
that's
when you
not the
say that,
proper retort, Perp. The proper
and
retort is some kids are going to grow up and some kids are going to stay K-Dot's height forever.
Oh,
hey,
Hayden, PB, Hayden, oh, haters.
to follow up what you said, and what you just said, they have that in the movie too. They dig into the whole social media aspect.
Mm.
You ain't hearing about that, but like I mean, I'm tired of talking about cuties. Period. Like, cause people ain't trying to hear what I got to say. But like,
Perfect.
to close, yeah, I mean to close out on what I was saying. This is like, man, look, like I said, I get it. If this is not your type of movie, it ain't my type of movie. I just had to go look for myself to see if these YouTubers were telling the truth. But as usual, my suspicions were correct. YouTubers gonna do what they do.
Right.
Moral of the story: do your own research.
Right.
And like I said, those YouTube, and like I said, keep an eye on those YouTubers that were out there, like canceling their Netflix. Watch them talk about Stranger Things or Ozarks or Cobra Kai or whatever season 3 and stuff. Watch them talk about that next year. guarantee you.
I mean,
But anyways,
hold on. You can watch whatever content you want, but just pay
right,
attention to them. Like these people that talk
Yeah.
about cuties, they would talk about The Last of Us 2 last month. And a
right,
couple months before, they were
same
talking
people.
about The Rise of Skywalker. And then before
That's
Hmm.
that,
why
they was talking about The Last Jedi for a year and a half.
Now they talk
uh
about
LB,
Hold on,
I wanted
hold on. Let me respond to Brian in the chat. I'm not convincing you to watch the movie. I'm not convincing anybody. I'm just saying you can't critique a movie if you don't watch it.
yeah, that's true. And I'm guilty of that too. Like take Power Book 2 Ghost. Like I told myself I wasn't gonna watch that, but I watched the first episode just so I could get my own opinion about it.
Yeah.
Because like that's the type of person I am. Like I just don't want to say something's trash and I don't watch it or even give it a chance. So
Yeah, it's like with me and Cobra Kai. And I don't call it trash. It's just it ain't for
it's
me.
epic, epic, it's epic, epic. Bro, you
LB,
just gotta watch
LB,
it. Then let me know. Watch it and let me know.
I want to ask LB something real quick.
What's
LB,
up?
have you heard of an app called a Curator?
Curator?
Yeah, it's
Nah.
I'll send it to you later on Twitter. It's a
Okay.
movie review app, and literally, what the app does, it has you take this like 30-second quiz to see if you. So before you can review a film, you have to take this quick little quiz. Like it's like 30 seconds as a timer. You answer these multiple choice questions, and it tests if you know the movie before you can review it. So it's not just you can go on there and review and just write anything, because that's the thing.
Hmm.
Some people make fake reviews and stuff.
Oh,
So
It's tight.
absolutely.
It's tight.
so the quiz catches the people who it stops the people who make fake reviews from making fake reviews, because they have to watch the movie. It tests if they really watched the movie.
Yeah,
So
they should implement that with all these official like
Rotten
review.
Rotten
Tomatoes.
Tomatoes,
Yeah,
all of
Hold on.
that.
Let me respond to one more comment before you move on. He says you can if there are enough reviews that are negative about it. If you're using 11-year-old girls in this type of film, nope, not going to watch it. You can't judge a movie because of other people what they're saying.
mm.
You can't. It's not possible. Like you could say I'm not interested in watching it, but if that's the case, you can't sit here critique it and talk about a movie you haven't watched.
What up, Shellback?
LB, are you on iPhone or Android? I guess you're on iPhone. I'm gonna send you the app for. I'm gonna send you the.
Nah, he Android. He's Android. He's
Oh,
smart.
cool.
He's smart.
I'm just making sure. I'm just making sure if he was Team Android, tight. I'm gonna
Hey,
send you
let's
the.
not do this.
iPhone.
Shellback says you don't always have to experience things like this to know it's not a good. What does experience got to do with it? I'm not saying the movie was good because I experienced it. I made a review and talked about it. Why don't you go watch it?
I'm gonna watch it.
That's the problem on on YouTube. People like don't pay attention and take every single thing out of context.
Yeah, look. Let me use this for example, guys. On Birds of Prey, it was just a fact that people was trying to fake positive reviews. It was a lot of them. Just
Andre, I got you.
just imagine if I went off those positive reviews and said, and just made my opinion based on those positive reviews without watching Birds of Prey, finding out that is really a bad movie.
Right.
Sometimes some movies, look, a lot of movies, yes, but for the most part, for me, I like to fully critique something. I gotta watch it, because I'm going to look bad if I'm critiquing something I didn't watch. Like just imagine if I didn't watch Avengers Endgame, and I made like 10 Avengers Endgame videos saying Avengers Endgame sucks, and they
Well,
asked
that's
me,
hurtful.
"You watched the movie?" No, but it sucks. It's
Right. Right.
I like that
it
expression. That's
sucks.
funny.
I didn't watch the movie, but Avengers Endgame sucks. I didn't watch
Right.
it though.
Right.
That type of shit,
It's like all the
I don't-
Captain
I
Marvel.
don't- I
It's
don't-
like all the Captain Marvel movie sucks. Like all those people that say the movie sucks, but you haven't seen it.
LB, you saying that you can't review a movie if you haven't seen it yet, but if there's enough reviews, negative reviews, you can't? If there's enough negative reviews about the majority of people about that film, yes, you can review it and give it critique.
If how can you critique something you haven't watched?
If the points that, okay, if others are giving reviews about certain points in
I'm
the
not talking
film,
about other people. Your own account. How can you review something and critique something you haven't watched?
this film was a double standard film.
I'm asking you, how can you critique something you haven't watched?
For one, the trailers don't give it a good premise to go off
How?
of.
I'm
You're
asking you a
using
simple
11-year-old.
question.
You're
I'm
using
asking a
you're
simple
using
question.
11-year-old girls.
I'm asking a simple question. How can you critique something you haven't watched? There's your answer.
Yes, you
You can't.
can. Yes, you can.
Anyways,
Okay.
anyway,
Hold on. All right. Hold on.
but
Let's take cuties out of this. Let's talk about a new Lil Wayne album. You haven't heard the album, but people say it sucks. So you're just going to say it sucks because you haven't. Other people say it sucks.
No.
Well then.
Okay, but if a majority of people about cuties is not liking it, you're not. And
No,
if you're introducing 11-year-old girls, though,
I just gave you another example. You answered it, so there's no need to further discuss this.
Yo, PURP,
Anyway.
LB.
yo,
either way, I'm never gonna watch this damn movie ever.
that's fine because I'm not gonna watch it either. But like I don't mind watching like other people's reviews on it because it gives me a different perspective. I was like, okay, so this is what the movie's really about, but the marketing of it is giving it a bad light, and now everybody's kind of running with that. But
And the reason why I say this movie's a double standard film is from what I get from like how the family is like trying to convince her, the daughter or whatever, trying not to like go into this type of world where she's seeing other girls that are doing this dancing and getting to this twerking stuff, and yet it's making her force her go into that. And then once she gets into it, it's ruining her life. Like she gets treated like in the trailers how they see those girls getting treated bad. Well, then they start treating her bad too. So there's like that religious view that's a double standard, and this twerking for the 11-year-old girls too. So it's technically this one was like a double standard film though. But about canceling it, I've been thinking about canceling my Netflix, and I'm still thinking about canceling it. But the canceling of it, the thing is like the company, all this Netflix understands is dollar signs. That's all they understand.
Yeah, but that's the same for any like any company. You know what I'm saying? Like HBO Max has Leaving Neverland. That's pretty much slander with Michael Jackson's name, but that's still up there. You know
that's
what I'm saying?
why I'm still considering canceling it, but at this point, I would say instead of canceling Netflix at this point, just like give them a freaking reason, like send a message to them to have this not be on the freaking platform in the first place instead of canceling it. Like get rid of the movie off the film because it doesn't matter if you parental guide it or don't watch it, it's still gonna be on there.
Yeah, but also like I said, like there's other stuff on there that is also pretty extreme. Like they got full on pornos on Netflix and stuff. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
I think I skimmed through some of that. Like no, I haven't watched any of them, but I skimmed through the freaking titles. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
but
like
even then, even with those too, they should cancel those off too. Like take them off the list. Like
yeah, but like I said, but these companies ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, say it's like you said, it's about that bottom dollar and shit. They that's all I care about is dollar signs. But speaking of which, wanted to switch subjects. Let's get into the last bit of thing that I wanted to talk about. PlayStation had their showcase today. And
not work gameplay yet. Nowhere.
And I gotta say, Sony is foul. Sony is really foul for they did kind of mislead and lie slightly. I'll get into that, but like it was like a 40-minute conference. It was a pretty solid conference, even though like the only one that I kind of liked that looked actually like next gen was Demon Souls. But has everybody checked out the showcase live or catch the replay and whatnot?
I've seen most of it.
I saw half of it. I called in like 30 minutes late, but I went back and skimmed through it, and then I watched the last half of it live.
Yeah, they showed Final Fantasy 16, which kind of looks like 15, and it definitely looks like it needs a little bit more work because that frame rate was looking choppy as fuck. That looks like it's a game that's going to come out in like 2020, 2023 or something. 2023, I would say, because Square Enix they take forever to make their games too. So, what is interesting though to me now is like when I was saying like PlayStation was kind of like lying they got caught in a couple lies. Starting with the pre-orders, because they were saying like, oh, pre-order start tomorrow, but yet people are out here pre-ordering it already.
Nah, they ain't lie, bruh.
They did.
Walmart put up they pre-order early.
That's what I'm saying, and all the rest did, and like Best
That ain't
Buy,
Sony. That
GameStop.
ain't Sony. Come on, bro. Don't
That
try
is
to
Sony.
don't try to slander Sony now, bro. Come on.
That
I
is.
know you're an
I'm
Xbox
not. I'm
guy.
not slandering. I'm not
I,
slandering
I,
because
I,
they said it. They said it
look,
themselves that like it was going to be an easy
yeah.
trip. Like it's going to be easy for people to get.
No,
You know what I'm saying? But when you tell somebody, oh, pre-order start tomorrow, and
I,
then
that,
people already get their shit, like that doesn't make sense. Like
I
Apple doesn't do that.
no, I work retail. This is how it works though.
Hmm.
Like
I'll be
for
right back.
example, when you got street dates for stuff, for say for example, like movies and CDs have a solid date, say
Hmm.
September 16th. You can get in trouble if you
Yeah.
sell stuff, but like if other stores start selling it early, then the rest of the stores go ahead and do it. So that's what happened with this.
Hmm.
I read that Walmart put up the pre-order early, so that's why other stores went ahead and followed it. Because Sony ain't gonna be like, I'm taking you all to court, or you're gonna get
Right.
fined. So
But
that's what happened.
But to be clear though, I know because I talked to this dude at GameStop. He said like there was a limited amount at that time, and then more will be coming out tomorrow. But I still think it was a little messy saying like, "Oh, get your pre-orders ready for tomorrow."
But that ain't
I
Sony
think
fault, bro.
but like it's just like how out of control it kind of gotten. I would have said I would have thought it would have been a better idea for them to put out the pre-orders Friday, because then that gives people like 2 days to like get ready, sites get ready, everybody what I'm saying, be prepared, everybody can get it when they get it, what I'm saying. But I just think it was a little bit messy.
Bro, you just wanted to take a shot at Sony, bro. I see you,
Not
bro.
at all, not at all, not at all. But like it's just messy though. Like that's just messy because they're saying like, oh, we're gonna get
They
people.
can't control Walmart, bro.
I'm just saying it's just a bit messy. That's all I'm saying.
If
It's just
Microsoft,
it's
if this happened with the
they're
Xbox and
both
Walmart, would you call Microsoft messy,
yeah. I
bro?
would be like, yo, it's like it.
You
No, it's
capping.
not at all, not at all, not at all, not at all. Because they said it out their mouth that like we're going to make this an easy transition for everybody to get one and stuff, and then this shit happens. People are upset. People are not happy though, like about the whole pre-order thing.
Hey,
Like they're just not.
they not gonna cancel their pre-order.
I know, but I'm saying like,
I know, no way people are gonna cancel pre-orders.
no other company. You don't see Apple doing that. Like when a new iPhone comes out, people
Hey,
don't like.
bro,
What I'm saying they don't
iPhone
get it
ain't the
early
PS.
unless if you're
Hey,
a
iPhone ain't the
YouTuber.
PlayStation, bro.
It's technology. It regardless.
iPhone a little different than the PlayStation, bro.
It's technology regardless. I'm just saying. But like I said, Apple wouldn't let that shit happen. You know what I'm saying? I just said the whole pre-order thing was a mess. Nobody can deny that it's a mess.
Hey,
Because they're telling
mean,
you
yeah,
first,
Walmart.
could say that it's a
off,
mess,
hold on,
and that would
hold
be
on.
perfectly
Cause,
fine.
cause,
But you
cause
started
first
off by saying Sony lied.
they did
Yep.
because like first
Hey,
you gotta like because at first like you had to sign up to get your to pretty much get in line for them. So that was kind of messy on their end.
you,
You know
you
what I'm
see
saying?
you
But
see how PURP clickbait is, bro.
no, man, it's messy, bro. It's just messy. They should have just gave some people some time, and you know what I'm saying. We had a smoother pre-order transition.
I,
You know what I'm saying? But
I just want to know how
Having
Sony lied, bro.
superior stuff is messy sometimes.
and also they also and
Hey,
I wanted to get into the actual games that they show because I could have swore that Spider-Man Miles Morales and Horizon Horizon Forbidden West, they were supposed
yeah.
to be PlayStation 5 exclusives, but they're getting PlayStation 4 ports. So that's kind of weird that they're going to have also a lot of cross-gen games when they were saying like, oh, we're looking more towards the future. We're not going to worry about old hardware and stuff. So
I mean, hey, that's perfect for me. Now for the Spider-Man game, I don't got to get a PS5.
that's what I'm
Cool.
saying. Like, what's the point of getting a PS5 if like those games are going to be on the PS4?
But look, this is why I did want to say, right? The best games at this conference that they shown was the Spider-Man Miles Morales and the Demon Souls. Other than that, that was it. They
Demon Souls is probably like the only that in like Final Fantasy 16 We're the only
No,
ones
hey,
that
and look,
look at that shit.
the Final
The
Fantasy
Spider-Man
intrigued
did
me.
look good,
The
but
the Final Fantasy intrigued me, but this is my problem with the Square Enix and Final Fantasy and
Mhm.
PlayStation. So for some reason they have all the old Final Fantasies ported over to Xbox, but then they're making these like Final Fantasy VII remake and this exclusives on PlayStation. Like they keep on backtracking back and forth. One of the games are multi-platform. Next game is exclusive. It's like, what are you doing? You pick something. Are you gonna be exclusive or not?
Yeah, it's just
Because
and
it's most recent.
I do find the PlayStation the whole PlayStation collection thing that they announced was interesting because that's literally their answer to Game Pass, even though they only got like 15 or like
how
15
much
games
is the
on there.
game? How much is that? Like $10, $15 a month or something?
Yeah, it's
Uh,
whatever it comes with PSN. So whatever you get
Mm.
PSN, that gets bundled in with PSN Plus and whatnot. But that library needs to be a little bit bigger. 15 games. The only one on that list that seemed interesting that I feel like I'd get like some time out of is like Persona 5 because that has like over like 100+ hours of gameplay on it. Like I said, I'm not interested in God of War. That's fake Kratos to me. Um,
oh yeah, hey. I've been hearing this a lot, and now I can gloat and say this. Where that gameplay at? Where that gameplay at? Tony, you still got gameplay at the
and,
conference, right? Where's your gameplay?
and
Where?
I think with the God of War game, I don't know if that's the direct sequel to
The
for the
2018
original
one.
God. Yeah, the 2018 one
I think
because
that
I
I
was
think
like
that
3 years. That
That's a
3 years
God
to
of
make
War.
a God of War game. That's a little suspect. That has to be a side game before we get to the
Nah,
actual game.
I think that's a legit one. I think that's God of War 5.
Okay, so then this God of
That's
War is pretty
legit.
much just
Mm.
gonna be
A
the original
standalone
God of
then.
War. They're gonna just be reusing a lot of different textures and all that stuff from the original game and just polishing up in this one and trying to sell it as a new game. But
Yeah.
I think it's just going to be a side game because I feel like that's what Sony's kind of going in with their exclusives because you got it with the Last of Us. You got no I'm talking about Uncharted and then Spider-Man has the Miles Morales game. So it's an interesting way to put out a game though. Like you have your exclusives and you put the side game so you
No,
can
I mean, I think with the title like God of War Ragnarok, like Ragnarok is a big event in Norse mythology. I think that's
Mhm.
I think this is the next official installment because if you play God of War 4, when Kratos killed started killing Thor's kids.
Hey, don't spoil anything, K. I know I
Gosh
ain't
dang it, LB.
Spoil
Dang
that.
it,
Oh,
LB.
jeez.
just
Freak
saying, bro.
LB. Dang it.
But yeah, it's just like that 3 years. That's pretty
Right,
short.
gameplay for your
That's
games, Kid. Hey,
it's probably
Landon,
gonna
there
get
was
delayed. It's
gameplay in
most
the
likely gonna
trailers.
get
Where's your
delayed
God
though.
of War gameplay? That game comes out next year. Where the gameplay? Where the
Yeah,
gameplay
it's
at?
gonna get delayed. It's gonna get
It,
delayed.
People
it's
It's gonna
getting
get
hidden
delayed
like they
pretty much.
hide all
people
the
gassing,
gameplay
bro.
on every
People
fucking next
gassing up a
generation
logo. Look,
game
you
on
guys,
both
God of War.
consoles.
Yeah,
So,
that's true.
so the
They do
PlayStation
it for late.
5 is up for pre-order, but the page is broken on Amazon.
Oh no, like all the pages for them, like all the pre-orders for both consoles, especially the PS5, is like broken
Yeah,
right now.
you might as well wait till that second wave.
Man, I'm not in no like
Shoot, I
I'm
think
not.
even see a second way people are gonna go through it.
Yeah, I'll definitely wait till that second wave of 2021.
Yeah, I ain't in no big rush, man. 'Cause, like none of
Neither
none
am
of them
I.
games I've seen is like, oh, I need to get it right now, day one.
I'll wait a couple of years.
No, I don't know about you.
No, I'm
'cause,
still playing, I think, Madden 2013, so I'm good.
I'll wait a couple of
Hey,
years until they get more
so
games
people,
coming in.
so PB, you're not gonna get a PlayStation 5 at all. You're just gonna stick with your PS3.
I mean, for the time being,
Mm.
I know one thing. One thing for certain with that Miles Morales game, bruh. They need to you know, deepen Buddy's voice on the voiceover a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. He sounded like a whole kid.
yeah,
Yeah. The Miles Morales game looks actually good. I was like, damn, he looks better than fucking Peter Parker, because that game
That's what I
looks
was
boring.
saying. Like that game looked
That,
freaking fire.
yeah, that like compare like the Miles Morales game compared to the original Spider-Man game is like night and day to me. Like this
It
looks more
is.
interesting than like the original Spider-Man game. I could skip that. That should just look boring to me. Y'all can hate me all y'all
Wait,
want in the
but
chat. I know that.
I got
What?
one big question for you, Perp.
Yeah.
How do the puddles look?
Yeah, the puddle gate
That's
shit. That
important
shit
to
was
these
funny.
Spider-Man people or whatever the hell.
Yeah,
Spider
but
fans?
most likely when this game comes out, it's going to get a minor downgrade, like most games do when they come out. You get hype when you
Well, because
see it,
it's
and
upscale. That's why.
yeah, yeah. But and I feel like most of these games that they show captured on a PlayStation 5. Most of the shit's just running on PCs and shit. Like, but you know, it looks good. But like I think Demon Souls looks really really good. That looks impressive.
No, it's captured on a PlayStation 5 because they just stored it on one for a little while. That's all.
I wish they would put out a little bit more detail on the PlayStation 5 as far as like the SSDs and like because you're not going to be able to just put any random SSD in there. That's been, if you follow the news and stuff, you could put an SSD in there, but it's got to match the the speed at least of the PlayStation 5 because the one that's in the PlayStation 5 there's nothing like that on the market. Same thing with the Xbox. That's why they say like
Well, I was
you can
gonna,
only run these
I was
games
gonna
on the
ask you.
SSD and
Well,
stuff.
yeah, because
I'm not an expert. Do all SSDs have the same style pin connector on the end of them?
N- No, no, because it's unlike a hard drive where it has moving parts. This has no moving parts. It's like a
Correct.
it's like a solid chip.
Okay.
But yeah, like that information. I wish they would come out with a little bit more information because a lot of casual people won't know about that or even know that you can like swap out like you can put in an SSD in there, but just gotta wait and see with that. Because it'd be interesting. Because if you can just throw in any SSD, they don't recommend it. Like you could use regular hard drives and stuff for these systems, but
Mhm.
you can't like move a game onto a hard drive and it work and stuff. Because like these games were made to take advantage of the SSDs and stuff and the high frame rates and the loading speeds and blah 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 and stuff. But you
well,
know,
that's because yeah, they're using SSDs in there instead.
yeah, that's gonna be the biggest. I think that's gonna be the major thing going into this generation. The more so than graphics, like performances, I think is gonna be big a big focus, like frame rate and stuff. So that's good. How do y'all feel about the price? 500, 400, 400 for the
Well,
digital, 500 for the disc. Now, I saw on Jody's stream, he was streaming it, that a lot of people think the physical is gonna outsell the digital, but I
no,
feel
no
like
way. Not even
I
I'm
feel
not
like
stupid to think that.
yeah,
The
that's what I'm
digital's
saying.
gonna
I
go
was like,
way faster.
and I was saying like just both the Series S and the digital PlayStation 5, those are gonna be the biggest sellers just because of their price point. You know, most casual gamers don't care about specs or none of that stuff. Um, like you take the iPhones, the top of like iPhone users don't even go for the top of the line unless if you're like you're really a tech head like that. Most people will just go for your regular iPhone 11, and that was their highest selling smartphone for uh for this year and stuff. So people are gonna go with whatever's cheaper, whatever is convenient, and that's the big key word is convenience. You know what I'm saying? But you do take a risk getting an all digital console, but
Yeah, but right
when
now where
I
things are going, digital's more
mhm.
convenient right now.
And I looked it up. I was looking at a couple articles, and like last year, on PlayStation, like their digital sales were up like 50% compared to like people that buy physical discs. So like that's already starting to, you know, take over. Everybody got digital libraries now
As
compared
far as the
to 7
price,
years ago.
as far as the pricing goes, I think it's fair because it's an up. I mean, you're getting like a mid top shelf type of a console compared to a
Hmm.
PC for the new ones, right? So
Yeah,
$4.99 for the regular and then $3.99 for the digital. Not a bad pricing, especially with the specs that they're putting in.
yeah, they're definitely taking a loss, but we don't care about that. They can lose money for all
Yeah,
count. Like both companies can lose money,
They,
but they'll still be rich at the end of the day.
they'll make money
I'll,
back on the accessories and all the other stuff.
oh,
Yeah, yeah,
definitely.
the games are going up, like games being $70. That's why I said Game Pass is going to play a big is going to playing big this generation, just especially with games being more expensive. I
If I
think
get a digital, if I get digital, I'll probably go for the Xbox Series X and then physical for the PS5.
true, true. I feel like that's a lot of people. That's what a lot of people are going to do. Like they're going to get a Series S and then they're going to get
Yeah,
a
because
PlayStation.
nobody trusts that the Xbox is gonna last.
What you mean?
Yeah, yeah.
But I may
What do
not
I
even get an
mean?
Xbox at all.
Okay.
Depends.
Me too.
Before
I've never had an Xbox One die on me at all ever.
I've had a 360 fail.
That's completely different though. That's a 360.
You're right. That is completely different. And
And
the next console that's coming
PlayStation.
out is completely different again. And people don't trust them because they don't have the track record.
I see that, but also to go back to what you were saying, like PlayStation 3 also had hardware issues as well. Some PlayStation 4s had issues as well. They're all going. These systems are
Not
probably going
like
to have it.
not like that
These.
three ring light three rings of death on that Xbox.
Hey, but
That
people still bought Xboxes,
that
so
was a major thing.
people still bought Xboxes, so the only thing that really killed them was the whole Xbox One when that first launched, when they were announcing that whole DRM thing, and yeah, that was definitely like I remember Jody was talking. They haven't recovered from that. That was really bad marketing on their part, but
that's why I can
they're
see where Code was talking about that earlier too. Is like because of the DRM and then because of, like you have to have a Microsoft account, unlike how you did it on the Xbox 360. That's why he turned away from it. I understand where Code's coming from on that too for the
Mhm.
Xbox.
You want to know why there wasn't any problems with the Series X? Because nobody bought it.
Hey man, that's cool. At least I'll get mine. You know what I'm saying? I'm straight with it. Um, but yeah,
No,
it's
not the
it's
Series.
it's
Whatever the last one. What was the last one? Xbox One. That's what I was
yeah,
talking about.
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, nobody
But yeah,
bought it.
like shouts for showing to actually making a premium console for once, and not something
Hey,
that
hey,
looks
hey, hey,
fall
hey, hey,
apart.
come on, hey,
Come on,
just
you gotta be
relax here,
honest. You
man.
gotta be you gotta be honest. You gotta be honest, because like I even said like the PlayStation 4 is their best designed console, and then when they went to the Slims, they kind of just they didn't even care about those. It's just like literally just a piece of plastic, literally.
This guy here.
You know
I,
what I'm saying?
I,
They don't
I,
even they don't even put even any effort into like their special editions. They'll just slap a sticker on it. Where on
all,
Xbox they'll actually like put some tunes, put some sounds on the shit. Based
oh
on the
yeah,
game that you're playing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
your Xbox will have a red light blinking nonstop. Yeah.
Not anymore. All
Shoot.
right, so
Ever
so
since
what?
I
All
ever
right, so what happens if PlayStation 5 drops, right? And then it has overheating problems. Like the first waves of them, a lot of people are getting callbacks and stuff. Then what?
They'll take care of me.
What they say, no refunds.
That's what credit cards are for.
But I'm saying every piece of tech that comes out, it has issues. You know what I'm saying? Like when
Not
iPhones
Sony,
come,
I
bruh.
I
think
Not
mean, if
Sony,
that
bruh.
happens, I guess
Sony's
I had
I'll
my
have
have
PS4
to
since launch and never had
email
a
the
problem.
Donald and get them
Sony is
Japanese bastards in line.
Sony is notorious for having shitty disk drives. Them shits always cut out on people.
Oh, they
They've
do.
had notorious for
Ain't
having
lying.
slight issues. slight issues.
I've had my PS4
What
since
do you
launch
mean?
when I pre-ordered it and never had a problem. And I still don't have a problem with it today.
Perp here
That's
making
good, though.
things up, bro.
I'm not making things up. You can look this shit up, bro.
He got
That shit is
amnesia
up
right
there.
now or something.
Okay,
Oh, you're right. So my
that's
my
fine.
I do.
anecdotal system,
That's
my
fine.
PS2 from '98, its disk drive still works great. My PS3 from
My PS3
2011,
don't work
its
anymore.
disk
It's
drive
shot.
still works great.
You said what, Andre?
My PS3 ain't working anymore. It's shot. It won't even turn on anymore.
Whoever
That's
I
what I'm saying.
sold,
That's
whoever I
sad.
sold my PS4 to is a happy customer.
I saw my One X. They're very happy. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh, you
I'm
did
happy.
get rid of it?
Yeah, because I had to put some money up for this shit to upgrade. So, but yeah, it's gonna be interesting because I think either way you go, you're gonna get your money's worth. Whether you want to save money or you want to end up spending more money, it's up to you. So
Look, man, do you want Beyonce or do you want the comedian Leslie Jones?
I'll take the Leslie Jones.
The choice is yours.
I stay away from 2016 Ghostbusters.
There you
I haven't
go.
seen that one. I'm intrigued
You
to
don't
watch
need
that one,
to.
the new one.
You said
I
what?
was intrigued to watch it, but I'm not sure.
Hmm.
Well, don't be intrigued by the
I
Xbox
mean-
Series X, PS5.
Hey man, look, I'll call it like this, right? I'm gonna be completely honest, right?
I was definitely getting the PS5
PlayStation,
first.
PlayStation 5, you know what I'm saying, is a very interesting console. Not gonna lie. I would cop one. I have no problem doing that. I like the Series X as well because I have like a terabyte, over 2 terabytes worth of games on my hard drive
Sell
sitting
them.
in my house. You know what I'm saying?
Sell them.
Nah, I'm saying it got digital. I got digital. You know what I'm
Sell 'em.
saying? So no.
Oh, my bad. You can't sell digital
Okay.
games.
Now,
But I'm saying,
I
like
mean,
this is my thing though.
you
If I go,
can, but you gotta sell the entire console with it.
Yeah.
but this is the thing though. This is the thing, right? If I
Just
go to
taxing Steam.
PlayStation, I have no games. I have to spin out the ass to get more and like to redo my whole fucking library and shit. I'm not trying to do that. But if I go to Xbox,
No,
I'm
all
saving
your
a shit
games
ton
are
of
old games, so they'll all be classics, and then they won't be full price, so it won't cost you that much to get your PlayStation library going.
for me to walk out with if I get the PlayStation with the disc drive with Demon Souls, I keep wanting to call it Dark Souls. I don't fuck what.
I know. I want to call it Dark Souls too.
That right there is $600 out your pocket. You know, compared to I just pick up an Xbox and I could pick up a game and I have a shit ton of other games that I can still download and I have access to them. So 100 games versus
Okay.
one game.
Now I
You-
have an
you-
important question.
Before you ask that question, all I
Go
gotta
ahead
say
first,
is
LB.
you're not going to play 100 games.
I play a lot of games. Actually, that's why I have a 2 terabyte hard drive.
But
That's
you're not
full.
going to play 100 games.
I play majority of my games. So
Exactly. Like I said, you're not going to play 100 games.
I'm just saying.
Okay, so which one of these consoles looks better aesthetically?
PS5. That refrigerator is gonna get people confused.
Hey man, there's no
They're gonna be
need to
thinking
use
they're
it.
gonna reach in for a damn drink and they're gonna be like grabbing
I,
their damn
I,
Xbox.
I have no problem with how the Xbox Series X
Of course
looks.
you don't.
It's because it's more compact. It's a box.
That's
It's
not
an
what I
Xbox.
asked, Perp. I asked which one looks better.
The Xbox because it's just more compact. I
Okay.
like more compact. You know what I'm saying? Looking systems.
I'm not even going
Okay.
to dignify
I'll
this
give you
question
that.
with an answer.
You know what I'm saying? Like with the PlayStation, it looks good, but that shit big as fuck. Where the fuck I'm gonna put that shit? I'm gonna put that like I got nowhere to put that
You,
shit.
you put it in the place where you have
No,
this hard drive with the 100 games you're not going to play.
no,
It's a small hard drive.
now
The
I'm on the
PS5 looks more sleek.
PlayStation side. I think everybody understands that. But aesthetically, I'd have to pick the Xbox, and the only reason is because of the way it's designed, that it's perfectly symmetrical. When I lay that PlayStation 5 down on its side, it's going to look absolutely ridiculous.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
gonna put it
that's-
like
that's
this: you're not having sex with your gaming system. So who cares?
But
what
yeah.
it
No,
looks
I'm
like?
not. And I
Like I
never
said-
will, at least until, like, I don't know, 2050 when they got that stuff figured out and I got the direct neural link.
like
I do what you
look,
mean by it being symmetrical. Actually, I do. I could see the symmetrical in it.
I don't have any issues with
I mean,
like I have some issues
okay,
with
hold on.
But-
I gotta explain the symmetry. Okay, you're looking at the console right now.
Yeah.
Okay, now tip it on its side. Now you're looking at its face. It's not symmetrical. One side of it does not look like the same as the other. Like you look at a PlayStation 4 on its side,
Right.
it's symmetrical.
I mean, not all women look the same on the side either. Does it matter?
You funny as
No, but I do prefer that my women are symmetrical.
shit. But yeah, like the Xbox is what I expect it to look like, a box. I don't expect it to look nothing other than a box. If it looked like a circle, I'd be like, this is not an Xbox.
Yeah, and you know what you can do with your Xbox now is now you can put a Trump sticker on the side and you got your Xbox Trump Tower.
Yeah, man, that's. But yeah, there's like over time they'll probably come out with like a slim, like not a super slim one because it's got all that horsepower in it and shit, so it gotta have some type of ventilation. But I could see them come out with a Series X without a disk drive or something like that in the future. I definitely think PlayStation is considering making a spec down PlayStation. I see that coming soon. That's gonna come out at like $299 to match the Series S. That would be big. Because if this whole pandemic shit didn't happen, like Sony was gonna put out these consoles for 400 and 600, not 400. I mean 500 and 600. Same thing with Xbox. They were
How
definitely
you know,
going
bruh? You got the plug?
insiders. Yes.
Ah.
The one question I have now is the PS4 controllers gonna be able to work on the PS5?
Yes, but only with
Ooh.
only PlayStation 4 games, which is stupid.
What?
I was talking about like the controllers though.
Yeah, it's just like why not just make it fully compatible with the shit? But that's also why
man.
that's also why I'm leaning more towards Xbox because the compatibility, like you can use a series, you could use a series controller on an Xbox One, vice versa. You can use an Xbox One controller on that, like so it's backwards and forwards
No,
compatible.
I will give Xbox more points for their controller situation. Everything seems to be far more compatible than PlayStation. Like, I should be able to use my freaking PlayStation 3 controller on my PlayStation 5. It's the same damn setup. All the buttons are the same. All the pressures are the same. What the hell? Figure it out, people.
I think it's because it's because of that touchpad. Because certain games use it, some don't use it, some do need it.
I mean, that's fair for a game that would have the touchpad, but I would think that if you're not using the touchpad or if it doesn't require it, you would be able to use any controller.
Yeah, that's the one thing I kind of wish they take out because it doesn't seem like developers really use that as much.
That thing was
No,
completely
it's fucking useless.
Thank you. Yeah.
And that's all I said. Like they hype up the controller, which like with the haptic feedback, like that's why I want to like kind of get that in my hands because it just seems like a more updated version of what Xbox is already doing. But I don't think a lot of developers like outside of Sony, like out of their first party, is gonna really utilize that as much. So that's gonna be interesting. You
I
know,
have a
because
freaking PS4 SCUF controller, and I want to be able to use it on the PS5. See if I can.
yeah, people are gonna probably find mods or some shit like that to
I'll do it. I ain't gonna want
find
to get a
work
new.
for 'em.
I don't want to get another controller. I want to use the SCUF controller that I have for the PS4. I want to use it on the PS5.
Yeah, the PlayStation 5 controller by itself is like $70.
Wouldn't
God,
doubt
Uh,
it. I'd say 70,
yeah,
80, but yeah.
November time, you're gonna see
Oh,
me
I
streaming
was
like
gonna
7
say,
days a
yeah,
week.
they can up the price of the controller because they up the price of the
Mhm.
game. Fucking bastards.
Because also the increasing speed between it too, like from the controller and the PlayStation 5, like the Bluetooth speed between is like it's probably gonna be much faster too.
yeah,
More
that's what I'm
the
looking.
sensitivity.
And I'm glad that these consoles are getting fucking USB Type C. That's wonderful.
Finally,
It's fucking wonderful.
I guess I have to
I like
update
USB-C.
my phone.
Yes, it's fucking yo. Like you have no idea how annoying it is to have these fucking stupid micro USBs and these pins always fucking breaking.
Yeah, yeah.
C's
USB Type
where
C
is the
makes
way
a
to
lot of
go.
sense. Apple, I'm looking at you. You're next. You gotta go switch to USB Type C. Get rid of Lightning. Lightning is
Exactly.
trash.
That's why I didn't like Lightning. That's why I didn't want to go with the iPhones because of the Lightning too. One part of it.
Yeah.
I didn't like it. That's why I went to freaking Samsung after I had a 4S of iPhone.
Yeah. Black
Went to
Friday, I
Samsung
might have
ever
to upgrade
since.
the phone, man, because I'm tired of buying new cords. And then my new headphones, they use the USB C. So
Yeah.
time to upgrade, I guess.
I'm gonna go upgrade my phone to probably the
Wait.
Galaxy Note 20s, the 5G plus one.
Oh, okay. You big money. You big
Oh,
money.
you
Did
going for
you
the
just say that your
another?
headphones connect through the USB?
Yeah,
Yeah, to
USB Type
charge
C.
it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Headphones are supposed to connect with a 1.5 millimeter jack. What is this world
That
coming to?
that's dinosaur technology. Unless if you're still with LG, they're still supporting it.
No. I wouldn't say that. I got
Eh,
my regular headphones on right now, cause
I didn't say a 3.5 millimeter jack, perp. Dinosaur technology.
But I'm saying to most people it's dinosaur technology, but people still use that shit. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I don't understand why. I understand why these companies are like these cell phone companies are taking out because it's quote unquote to put more space into the phone, which is bullshit. You can fit a
Hmm.
fucking headphone jack and shit. You just don't want
I
to.
don't
You just
need
want to
space.
sell your
Yeah, that's
Bluetooth. You want to sell your Bluetooth trash. You know what I'm saying? Your AirPods and your Galaxy Buds. You know what I'm saying? Are trash.
Overpriced AirPods.
Yeah.
yeah, fuck that.
They're over fucking priced. That's why I never would want to go back to fucking Apple. I had a thought about it, but I let it pass.
I need to get my hands on an Xbox controller. I can test out this
I'll say
Xbox.
this about the Xbox controllers. They were better than PlayStation ever came out with. And they gassed up
Eh,
the hell out of the PlayStation 4 controllers too when they were coming out.
Yeah, it's just all comes down to preference when it comes to controllers. Like me, I don't like having my thumbs together that close. It's really uncomfortable for me. But like just like gaming for a long time, like having analog sticks, like how they are on Xbox, is just more comfortable.
Hmm.
man up.
That's
Man
why
up
I
and get
do
them. Man up
prefer.
and get Xbox. That's support America. Stop supporting these jabs, man. Stop supporting these jabs, man. Make America great again, right? We can't make America great again if you keep
Hey,
buying Sony products.
tell your president to stop talking
Oh, that's not
nonsense
my
about
president.
China
Ain't my president. I'm just saying.
with his
Hey,
claims
don't
of
be
great
one of those
tariffs.
people. He's all of our president.
Whether you
Hey,
like them or not, it doesn't matter.
That's right.
oh, I'm not one of those saying not my president. Well, if you're under
No,
oath and
perp
they ask you,
was.
oh, they ask you under oath, who's your president? Barack Obama.
My
Why you
daddy.
charging me with perjury?
Oh man, the next few years is gonna be funny. You know, Trump's definitely gonna get his second term. Then the whole world's gonna end again.
Well,
To be truthfully honest,
if you
I see him with a 74 up compared
if,
to Biden.
if
Truthfully honest, like high up on it.
Boy, y'all wow.
I honestly do.
I mean, you're in Florida, LB. What's it look like in Florida for the big Cheeto?
Florida's a toss-up.
It really is.
I
So is
mean,
Cali
in
at this point.
Wisconsin, it looks like it's either going to be Trump
California's
or
not a
sweet
toss-up.
corn going by
California's Democrat.
signs.
Watch out for the sleepers in California, dude.
California hasn't won. I don't think they've won Republican since Reagan.
1984.
No.
That's a
84 or
blue
was
state. But you
I
about
thought
to
it was
make
like
your viewers go,
94.
Perp. You about to make your viewers go. They're like, oh, politics? I can't.
whatever.
Yeah, we got to go politics, but you know what I'm saying? Make America great again. Buy American products. Just don't support Apple. Don't do that. You don't need to buy that trash. You know what I'm saying?
I got Apple stock. Please buy Apple.
Don't buy
people.
Apple, buy Samsung,
You buy
right?
Apple
Right,
stock.
Perp?
Yeah, I got some.
You said what?
I got my shares in Apple, so buy Apple, people.
Right. What'd you say, Andre?
I said buy Samsung, right? Don't buy Apple.
Yes, all day. Buy any other Android, you know, besides don't go to iOS. It's trash. You know what I'm saying? They could have been enjoying. They could also been enjoying Game Pass, but you know, Apple blocked that because
Don't
that's what they
listen to
do.
this guy, okay? Get yourself a new iPhone. Get your dog an iPhone. Get your mama an iPhone. Get an Apple TV. Get an Apple Watch.
Actually,
get everything Apple.
Speaking of Apple, you know, they had their little event. Thank God I didn't watch that because I would have definitely fell asleep. If you're in the market to find a new iPad, LB, you know what I'm saying? They got the new iPads out there for $329 starting price? Yeah, it's pretty much like what is it? What is they call it? It's not like they redid the iPad Air also. They redid that one.
These
I
are
don't think
bare
they.
bones of your iPad, bro?
Hmm?
Is this a bare bones iPad?
Nah. I think it just pretty much looks like the iPad Pros and whatnot.
No, just don't fucking weigh anything for the ladies.
I mean, I got what iPad I got? I think I got the iPad Pro.
Does it still have like a it still has all like the thick bezels and stuff?
I don't know.
But not like they're saying like the one that has the thick bezels, whatever, that's pretty much that's the one that's gonna be $329.
Oh, yeah, I got the iPad Pro.
Okay, so yeah, you're probably not gonna be looking for that. You probably would look for the next iPad Pro or some shit down the line.
Nah, I mean, man, look, I ain't know. I'm good with this iPad Pro. I mean, I ain't got no problem with it. It works good, so I ain't got no reason to upgrade for no reason.
Okay, that.
Or
I'm back.
Gary,
Yeah, where's
in
you
the
go?
house.
That's what I was wondering. I was gonna ask Perp the same. I was like, where did K-Dot go?
Went to
I
go change
completely
his
forgot he
outfit.
left.
So did I.
Kid, I had to go wash dishes like a real one.
He changed his shirt.
I hear you.
Like a
Son of
slave.
my son. I hear you.
Well, I'm glad that he got back in time for me to tell my cousin some ridiculous information. You want to hear something, LB?
Go for it.
So my wife, she was real bored, so she was going through Disney Plus, and she decided that she was going to watch the greatest movie that they have on Disney Plus, Captain
Hold on.
Marvel. And she watched it twice. And then
What?
she comes back and tells me, like, I don't know, 2 days later or something like that. She goes, and you know what? Captain Marvel's better than Black Panther.
What the
Wow.
fuck?
What?
She
What?
she has to
trolling
get her black card revoked.
I mean,
Her black card.
she's trolling you, dog.
Perp has removed your black card.
I don't think
Wait,
she's allowed to see the next Black Panther movie.
She's trolling you. It ain't no way.
What was her reasons for saying it was better? I need to hear the reasons.
Yeah.
Any reasoning?
Oh,
13 reasons why.
they want to hear. They want to know your reasons why Captain Marvel's better than Black Panther. Hold on a second.
She got to be
I can
Give
trolling
me
hard.
three.
facilitate
Just three.
that.
PB, just three. 3 or 2.
This is gonna be interesting.
She's gonna be like
Oh,
because
she
T'Challa's
thinks
black.
that Captain Marvel has more to do with the story than Black Panther. So I assume he means the overall story.
Oh, I see where she's coming from.
Bro,
That was a good one.
Hold on,
That was a good one.
I could definitely combat that argument. What does Captain Marvel have to do with the overall story of the MCU? Nothing.
Oh, she said, and
MCU or
it
movie?
answered her question of what happened to Nick Fury's eyeball.
Well, there you go.
No, they don't care if you think Black Panther is a good movie if you think Captain Marvel is better.
I mean, movies are really subjective to be true.
That's true.
Yeah, but she's got some ridiculous
But
lady brain.
I don't get that one.
I could agree. I'll agree.
That's a hot take.
Because, like, seriously, Captain Marvel ain't got nothing to do with like the overall arc of the MCU.
She really don't.
Right now.
Like
It's
you could
no,
watch
it's like-
all MCU movies and skip her shit, and you wouldn't
Yeah.
miss anything.
Right.
I'm gonna keep
Like,
it a buck
seriously,
here with all y'all. I
seriously.
seen Captain Marvel 4 times, not gonna lie, but Black
So,
Panther
4?
still
The
yeah.
whole 4?
But Black Panther's still way 100% better though.
Like,
So wait, hold on. You watched Captain Marvel 4 times without
Quattro?
falling asleep?
Quattro, bro?
Yeah, completely. Without walking
Bro,
out. Don't worry. The second and third
time I saw
time.
it, I fell asleep. Second
Did
time I
you-
saw it, I fell
Andre,
asleep.
did you watch
third-
it while it was high the next 3 times to help get you through? Did you watch it high?
Please tell me you had a woman with you. Not 3 different women with you. Please tell me.
3 different.
Shit. Was
Hey,
I
it's
know
okay
a
if it was
couple
a
times
prostitute.
I was.
Andre, prostitutes count. It's okay if it was a prostitute.
Oh no. Every time I go to the movies, if I go see a movie and I don't hit nobody up, I go by myself.
Right.
So you went to the movie to see Captain Marvel 4 times?
Yeah. I think the first time I was high. Yeah, it was.
The
Now that I remember.
all 4 times you had to been high, bro.
That's definitely some high shit, yo. Like you like damn.
Actually,
dog.
no. I'd say
I feel like
2, 3 times I
Captain Marvel.
was, but I remember one time I wasn't. But that time I was like kind of falling asleep at that point.
Hey, Perk, you made
Yo.
a great, like you said, bro. Like you could completely skip this movie and go to Endgame. Like seriously, you
That's
can watch
right.
you can
That's
watch
all it was.
Infinity.
Is a hype up for Endgame. That's
Right.
all it was.
You can see Infinity War, right? See the post credit scene. Like you're like, okay, who's Captain Marvel? Endgame, boom. That tells you what Captain Marvel is.
Mm.
LB,
No, how
LB,
do you guys think
LB,
I
the
felt?
biggest-
I'm married to her. I almost opened the door and pushed her out.
Man, I wouldn't even blame you, bro. Put out there on the frozen tundra of Green Bay or something.
LB, the biggest thing I was like troll because when at the end of Infinity War, because I thought I was gonna watch Captain Marvel film because I was like, hey, Nick Fury knows because remember Nick Fury saw everybody disappearing. Mind you, he don't know what he saw, but he knew to call Captain Marvel. I was like, maybe there's something. She got some specific power. Maybe Nick Fury knew Thanos was coming. I don't know. Nick Fury saw people fading away and he hit a button. Now he knew something.
Wait.
And then I guess it didn't mean shit.
I think it kind of makes sense now, because correct me if I'm wrong. That Nick Fury was Talos,
No,
In
or was
Infinity
that
War,
the real?
not
Yeah,
in
'cause
Infinity War. That was Nick Fury.
I'm so confused with this shit now.
hold
Tal-
on,
Talos-
No,
you thought
Nick Fury is Nick Fury the whole time. He doesn't leave until the end of Endgame or Spider-Man. My bad.
Oh, you
That
thought
was a
Tech
fake
Team-
Nick Fury in Far From Home.
Hey yo, Tony in the chat. Good advice.
Yeah. Bro, you thought Nick Fury was Talos in Infinity War?
Hey,
I'm trying to wait.
Who's that couple?
Because
I rewatched it.
I've only seen Far From Home one time, so I don't
I
remember
only seen it once
exactly.
too.
I don't remember exactly when the switch happened if they showed it. 'cause
That's
I
what I'm
don't
saying.
remember.
No,
That's
they
what I'm
don't
saying.
physically show it.
Okay.
Yeah, but it for sure that was Nick Fury in Endgame in Infinity War. If they say that was a scroll the whole time, that's like that's whack.
It's whack, but it would make sense why he would that Nick Fury would call like Captain Marvel because they know each other. You know what I'm saying? That's why I would say that. That's why I was like, because when you brought that up,
I want to know how the hell Captain Marvel found Iron Man and freaking Nebula, dude.
Because
yep.
Hey,
Like that was just a throwaway plot on
mean,
that.
yeah,
Andrea, since you brought that up, I saw the Marvel Avengers game. They,
Uh-huh.
you know, I seen where Tony and Nebula was lost. They repeated that same
Right.
scene with Iron Man and Tony, and Thor saved them. I was like, dang, Thor could have just went and saved them. It would have made more sense.
hey, that's why
Yeah.
I made a video after Endgame came out. I said Captain Marvel was absolutely worthless in Endgame. Like there was no point to her being in the movie.
Yeah,
Like
Like
anybody could
as
have
soon
did
as
what
I
she
saw
did.
the light, as soon as I saw the scene of light, like in the friggin' ship when it was coming towards, I was like, oh, Captain Marvel. Already knew it wasn't gonna be damn Thor.
But
Man,
LB,
don't get me
speaking of
started
which,
on Endgame, bro. Well, go here.
but speaking of Brie Larson, you know that prediction that you made last year about her being a Jedi or something. That's still probably possible. That'd be crazy if that comes true.
The
yeah.
reason why I
I'll
say
show up
that
in the
won't
Mandalorian.
the reason why I say that won't happen is because man, like she'll be doing Captain Marvel and a Star Wars movie at the same time,
Yeah.
practically
She.
back to back.
hmm
Yeah, I don't know.
But let's talk about the everybody seeing the Mandalorian trailer.
Yeah,
I seen it.
No.
I have not seen it yet.
PB.
Hey,
Hey,
wait. Can I say
Those
this real quick?
motherfuckers made a liar out of me for like the last month. Me sitting here going, they'll release it during Monday Night Football. And then they just release it in the fucking early morning. What the hell?
sounds like Sony. Sorry, no. But anyways,
Hey, before you move on, so I googled Brie Larson to see what she's up to, and her real name ain't even Brie Larson. That's
what
like a
is it?
stage name.
You
What?
gotta be kidding me.
Yeah.
She's fake.
What's her real
name?
name?
Her real name is Brienne de Saulniers.
Yeah, I would have
Yeah,
chosen
that's
Brie
why
Larson.
she changed it.
Yeah,
The fuck?
that's crazy.
I
That's
can
some
see. Yeah,
that's
I
some
can see
news
what
for
you're
you.
saying. It makes sense.
That's fact. That's facts, Tony. She ain't got no cake. That's facts.
Oh, Perp.
That's what I'm
Since you
saying.
brought
Like,
Perp,
What's up?
go for it, K-Dot.
Since you brought up the Mandalorian trailer, I just want to say this about that season 2 trailer. Finally, Mando has a little space pod for that Baby Yoda. I got sick and tired of Baby Yoda walking with Mando. I was like, he got no shins. He's
always
slowing
had-
him down.
Carry
Hey,
it.
K-Dot, I got some news for you, bro. If you actually watch season 1, you would know he had that in season 1.
Mm. Ouch. Ouch.
I know he did have it. I'm just
And that is the moral of
no.
this
LB,
stream.
he did have it. No. He did have it in season 1. It's just in some in some episodes, Baby Yoda's just walking, and they'll just be walking, and it's like, why don't you just put him in the space pod?
Hello, Maddie.
Hello, Maddie.
Maddie, come get your man, bro.
Kid, I'll look.
Oh, K-Dot's going to be gone again.
Supposedly, Vish Chan said, I was looking for you, Maddie.
Oh, he's cutting out. He's pulling his Ethernet cable out, trying to escape.
You're breaking
Escape
up.
dot.
You're breaking up. That's just funny as what were you saying? Repeat yourself.
Wait. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
No, I was telling Maddie Vishan said I was looking for you. That's what Vishan said.
Oh. Y'all.
But it seems you found me, Maddie, so looks like you found me.
Oh my god. No simp dot tonight, man. No simp dot.
Hey, but Maddie started it, bro. She pulled up on me. She found me. I'm here. I'm the victim.
Oh, here
Oh my God.
Here you go.
I mean, I'm the victim,
Oh,
man. I got caught in her web, but it's all good, That's perfect.
Nigga funny, bro.
You got caught in Ashley's web. Just keep it a buck.
Oh man, don't do it. Speaking of which, when are you and Ashley going to debate again? Because them shits is fire.
I mean, I've been waiting on Ashley. I mean, it's whenever she wants to do it.
You about
Bro,
to be,
speaking of actually
you about to
stream
be
though,
0
like
3.
every time. Go ahead, Perp.
Nah, I said he about to be 0 3.
I thought he was already.
Ooh.
Oh no. It's still 0-2. It's still 0-2. No. No, but speaking of actually streams, like every time I've been going into it, like it's been fucking like skipping out badly on me.
Yeah, I feel. I don't know what's going on with that.
I don't know, like it's every time now that I've been like going on to actually stream, it's been skipping the hell out on me. But I go on Jody's or yours or KDOT's or MSK's or even V's, it's fine.
It's probably her. It's probably her setup then.
Because before that, it wasn't acting up as much. Like it would be like a little bit, but not as much.
True. Gotta make sure you're using Chrome. I don't even think it would work if you're using anything else but Chrome. Because I know if you try to use Edge or some shit, that shit gonna crash on you.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Hey,
I'm on my
Tyree's
phone
here.
from the app though.
Tyree's here.
What up?
Tyree.
Salute.
Hey, Tyree. No, but yeah, I have the watching on the app on my phone. It still does it.
Yeah, so LB, you gonna be doing the live reactions again with with Mando?
You were literally sitting there on that stream with me, bro. When I said, bro, we locked in, bro. October 30th.
Word.
Every
Okay,
week,
I'm just double checking. So
Yeah,
I don't,
bro.
you know what I'm saying?
We locked in, bro.
The best live action reviews on YouTube. LB,
Oh,
he started that. He started that shit. A lot of people, you know what I'm saying, stole his shit. He the only one that's doing that shit at 4 o'clock in the morning.
yeah.
Shit, 3 o'clock, 4
Oh
o'clock
yeah,
in the morning.
a lot of people started jacking his swag. I remember that. They
That's
jacked LB
how
shit.
that's how it go though on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? When you got something hot, someone gonna take your shit. Don't say nothing to you.
Wow. Perp, look
Cool,
at
bro.
what Tyree said. He over trying. He throw everything we X-Files, bro. Look, Tyree, where that God of War gameplay at, Tyree? Where it at?
Hey,
Nowhere
hey,
to be
Maddie.
seen. Incognito.
Maddie,
Yeah,
you
no.
better play this stream. Put it on mute. Killing Perp watch time.
Later, man.
See how these YouTubers do, bro?
I see you, Maddie. It's all good.
Nah, bro. Don't let Maddie slide, cause Kate out here, bro.
But
Gotta put him in line, bro.
She's got
I
multiple
also
tabs. It'll be
Maddie
fine.
slide for the one time. Oh, you know what I'm saying, bro? You know, let him slide for the one time.
I did want to talk about this app I stumbled upon. I think it's relatively new. It's called Rave. You can pretty much like you can pretty much like watch anything from like YouTube to Netflix. And I was thinking about doing like after parties or like after shows, whatever, on there and stuff, and just have whoever pulls up to my stream on there. Only people I know. I don't want a bunch of random motherfuckers up in there
Will there
though.
be women there?
Yeah, women are invited. You
No,
know,
I ain't say invited. I said, will they be there?
they can. I'm not going to force them. If they don't want to, they have the choice to. You know what I'm saying? We're in 2020. I can't force these women to.
Tyree, no, PlayStation don't get a slide. They have to have gameplay. You know, that's what you PlayStation fans always say. PlayStation got gameplay.
Y'all got a JPEG. Y'all got a JPEG. That's all the fuck y'all got is a JPEG. And he was like, oh! And watch, that shit gonna get delayed. That shit gonna get delayed. Motherfuckers gonna be mad.
No
But
point.
yeah,
Did they say that they were going to have gameplay?
The game's coming out next year. They should have gameplay now.
That wasn't
Same
my
thing.
question.
Same thing with Horizon Forbidden West. That's such a weird fucking name. They should just call it like Horizon. They should have just kept the name Horizon Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn. Another
something.
title, yeah.
Yeah, but that's just going to be confusing. I feel like that's also going to get
That's
pushed
what
in
I'm thinking.
2022. Because I think they had. I think just with the whole pandemic and shit, threw a wrench into everything what they were doing. So a lot of games probably going to end up getting pushed to 2022. Just
I
like
want to doubt that.
yeah. But with the God of War thing, if they're just using old assets from like the previous game and just touching them up, then yeah, they could probably get that out by next year.
Tyree.
You also seen the graphics for the
Tyree's
Call of Duty
coming.
Black Ops 1 though? Like for the PlayStation 5?
Black
It,
Ops.
it
Yeah,
does not look good
Oh yeah,
still.
those.
yeah. I'm like, yo,
Yeah, no.
$70
It
for
looks
that
like
shit.
last.
I'm
Like
like,
it still
yo,
looks, it hasn't advanced at all.
Wait, that shit's $70.
yeah. Call of Duty
Yeah.
is not worth
$70.
60, 70. Call of Duty is worth $40 at minimum, at max, I should say.
I ain't impressed with none of these graphics, to be honest with you.
No,
I
the thing
wasn't
about
either.
it
Like,
is like the most recent Call of Duty just came out. What 2019, 2020?
yeah,
And they're
2019.
coming with another.
Bruh,
It's like
Yeah, this
this
trailer
shit
is
shouldn't even be
trash.
$70. Like 30, 40 at max. 30, 40 at max. This is damn near a scam.
bruh,
Yeah,
did y'all
but
see that? Did y'all see that Harry Potter game, bro? It looked like a PS2 cutscene.
I
yeah,
thought it looked like a
That shit
PS3
was soft.
cutscene.
it definitely needs that game definitely probably is not coming out. Well, didn't they say no? It's coming out next year, but that's probably gonna get delayed as well.
It's gonna
Yeah,
get
MSK,
dropped
that
off
wasn't
in like early
confirmed.
2022.
MSK, shouts to the for the $2 super chat. Perp, who you? Oh my god, no, I'm getting that off the. No,
Bruh, like,
let's stop
hey,
that.
bro,
I had to proof. I
real
should
talk.
proofread that shit for.
I read the message. I read the message, and I'm like,
He got me, dog.
I read the message. And I'm like, huh? What? And then I was gonna read it out loud, and I was like, oh no,
Yo, look, yo, just K dot. Anytime, yo, not actually, because he can't, well, nah, he can't see it. Anytime you see MSK's message, please read that for me, cause I might miss that. Oh my god, bro.
I thought he was talking some movie stuff, but then I was like, hold on, Perk don't work in the industry.
The game God of War doesn't need to be worked on for 5 years, and there's already built an S. 3-year development makes sense for a sequel. Yeah, I mean, look, Tyree, this God of War is going to play the same. They're going to add a few new weapons. The camera's going to be the same. Kratos is
wait,
going to
add
move the
a
same.
few weapons. Add a few weapons. All he has is the axe.
Moves and shit.
All he has is the axe.
I mean,
Well,
yeah.
what other weapon gonna use?
He got his Blades of Chaos now. He got the blades.
It's not the same, man. They need to just go back to how like God of War originally was, with all the different crazy camera angles you can see behind you, all that shit. Just
From
I
1,
don't
2,
like.
and 3. Yep, I
So
agree.
you want it to go back to being a hack and slash game?
Yeah, that shit was fire.
Yes, that was
It had
classic.
multiple different
God of War
combos.
2.
In this one, all you're doing is press what was it? Try what was it? X.
Shut up, boy.
2 buttons. Boy.
Leave
I'm
me
like,
alone,
bro,
boy.
this ain't Kratos, bro. This is a fraud.
Stop talking, boy.
This is
Bro.
Frogger hopping.
Boy, come here, boy.
The funniest thing throughout the whole God of War game is that Atreus is probably the most disrespected son ever in history. Kratos disrespects his son so much he won't even acknowledge that he has a name.
Boy.
The name Kratos gave him at birth, Kratos won't
Boy.
even give him that. Boy. Daddy, call me Atreus. Boy. Daddy,
Watch out, boy.
You a boy.
Move out the way, boy. You're about to die, boy.
They need to do what they need to do for this God of War, at least to give me back and get the original Kratos, that voice, the first 3 games.
Oh God, MSK. Wow.
MSK, shouts for the $2 super chat, but I'm not reading that shit. I'm sorry. Not reading that shit,
Like
bro.
a dirt and toilets. Bruh. MSK, let me just ask you a question, MSK. Do you take the whole banana in or do you peel it? You know?
Oh god, damn!
Do you peel that banana like?
Oh
do you
man.
peel that banana first and then take a whole, or you just take the whole thing in MSK?
anyways, but I'm about to wrap this up. Appreciate everybody pulling up. This was a fun discussion. I'm ready for next generation. It's time to lay this generation to rest. Once November hits, it's RIP for the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. Moving on to bigger and better things. You know what I'm saying? And maybe down the line, maybe I will possibly. I'm considering it. Build a PC. Maybe that'd be interesting. Some probably get electrocuted doing
may
it.
not want some problems, bro. You know, PC.
I probably get electrocuted doing it, but you know, YOLO.
PC is reliable.
Oh my gosh, I'm scared.
Tyree, it's all good, bro. You just catch the replay and stuff. We talked about the whole people canceling Netflix over QD, the PlayStation showcase. You know, I might make a separate video.
Tyree, I bet you still play Pong, bro. Tyree live in the past, bro. He plays Pong. He plays Pong.
Pong's fire though. Pong is addictive game that just goes on forever. That you could ever it doesn't have no end.
The beautiful thing about missing most of a live stream is you can always go back to watch the rest of it.
Right.
Unless you're on my channel where I delete all the streams.
But yeah, definitely make sure you catch the replay. You know what I'm saying? Shouts to the people that caught the replay. Check out all the my playlists on my random streams. The PURP show. The PURP show will be coming back in like 2 weeks, but next week we're going to do another random stream. Wondering what crazy thing is going to be people are going to be outraged about next week. It's probably going to be something stupid. Ray Fisher probably is going to say some more nonsense that nobody cares.
Yeah.
And think about Ray Fisher, right? Like I said, this man could get punched in the face by Jeff Johnson himself. I will not care. I would laugh though. That would be funny as fuck. I wouldn't care. Like,
I'll make sure I'm high first before he does it.
You know, Herb, I said it on my stream. I said it on my stream, and you know, I feel bad, and I don't at the same time. For Ray Fisher's case, you know, I hope he realizes, and I'm just keeping it buck. I hope he realizes that. Well, he has. He really thinks Gal Gadot, Ezra Miller, Ben Affleck, Henry Cavill, and Momoa are his friends. Friends would have came to your aid when all the shit hit the fan. Your friends don't wait months, years to not say nothing.
Yeah.
So this dude really thinks those are his friends, bro. That shit's crazy. Like, he really thinks those are his friends. That shit blows my mind. He thinks those are his friends.
I highly doubt that Cavill and Godot's gonna risk their freaking careers over this shit. Like, no way.
Oh damn, Tyree, you don't remember Pong? Shit, let me send you a YouTube video.
Look,
Pong.
Man, as I say to people many times, bro, these people are actors and actresses. They get paid to act. Don't believe whatever they say on their social medias or whatever.
Right.
They're actors.
Right. The world is a stage.
Yeah.
Yep, that's 100% fact.
The world is a stage. But yeah, man. So who's gonna be doing the anybody gonna do any pre-order streams for the PlayStation at all tomorrow? No.
You want me to live stream and tell people I've been trying to pre-order since 12 a.m.?
Nah, I'm just saying, but yeah, I'm looking for that's something I'm looking forward to. I'm waiting until Xbox get their pre-orders up, and then I'm gonna actually probably surprise some people coming November. We'll see. We'll just see.
Bro, did you just make an announcement for an announcement?
Yes, I do that. I gotta do that because people forget short attention spans.
Yeah, hey, you're absolutely right. Like, I know for a fact I need to do that more on my channel, period, with just reminding people 10 times a day, but I don't because I hate it, but people forget.
Like, Ray Fisher might be in Magic Mike 3.
What the?
I don't know how Tony know that, but I'm gonna let him have it.
You got the inside.
Hey, look. Can I reveal something? I watched the first Magic Mike. It wasn't a bad movie. But dang,
Bruh.
just imagine you be
Hey,
in
no
the,
more,
in the,
no mas, no
in the bad truck in the
no
bad
mas,
truck.
Papa, no
You
mas.
you watch Brokeback Mountain too? Oh no, you probably
I
definitely watched
actually have not seen Brokeback Mountain yet. I actually have not seen it.
I bet you
To be
enjoyed
honest,
it.
I've never seen it either.
I bet you enjoyed that scene in Moonlight, didn't you too?
Which one? Oh,
it. Which
yeah.
one?
The one,
I like Moonlight. I like the movie. I liked it.
the one.
Oh man.
I know the scene talking about the beach.
Y'all cool with that, but you know, won't watch Cuties. I see you, bro.
No, that's for Team Sus.
Hey, I'm
bro.
gonna watch Cuties. I never watch Cuties. Don't lump me in with them people that ain't watched the movie. I'm different.
Hey, I swear. I was gonna say that in my review. I was like, nah, bro, y'all ain't finna cancel me.
Right. But yeah, this was fun. Oh, yo, make sure you check out if y'all have Netflix or if you've unsubscribed, go resubscribe and go watch the new Tom Holland movie on there. This is definitely Tom Holland's best performance thus far. He's got a
Which
lot of
movie
potential.
is it?
It's called The Devil All the Time. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Spider-Man
remember.
is the
I couldn't remember. I knew
devil.
he was in a new
Oh,
movie
Yeah.
too.
J. Jonah was right all along.
No,
Bro,
no,
it's literally the only movie that you'll ever see Batman and Spider-Man in the same movie, and with the Winter Soldier and Pennywise. You know, they got Bill Skarsgård, they got Robert Pattinson. Robert Pattinson is a scumbag in that movie, yo. That shit's fun, yo. He's a
Stop.
scumbag in that shit.
Look, stop promoting the devil's work.
It's a good movie. Go check it out.
Hey,
Man. Go check it out.
we have morals
What up,
now,
Virgo?
right? So don't
No.
promote the devil's work.
Man,
Nah,
why
bro.
Salute,
You
Virgo.
know what, people? Perk don't know how to promote himself. Look,
Virgo,
go
you
check
saw
out his
this game
review.
Xbox.
Go
How
check
you
out his
showing up
review
games
of this
like
movie
that,
he
bro?
just talked about. I'm linking it right now.
Thank you.
This
I
guy here.
appreciate that. I was just about to get to that,
Nah,
but you
bro.
know,
Nah,
I was
bro.
gonna say go watch the movie, then go watch my review, or go watch
Nah,
the
go
review.
watch his
Go watch
review first, then go watch the movie.
You could do either or.
No, do this first, because you're gonna forget.
Right. Short attention spans. Like
I'll watch the film first and then see the review.
You know what, people? Don't click the review right now, put it on mute, just let it play, then go watch the movie, then come back, watch the movie, then unmute it. And then share the review on your social media. Boom.
yeah, man. Definitely
And then share
definitely
it
go
on your
check.
other social media.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely go check out that movie, man. Like that Tom Holland really like kind of showed his acting chops in that film. It's really dope. Hearing him say fuck was really kind of weird because it's like you're so used to seeing him just being Spider-Man, being in these Disney movies and shit. So, you know,
I can't-
cool.
Oh, now I want to hear him say, "Fuck, Mr. Stark."
And one more thing about Robert Pattinson's character in there. He has the funniest fucking Southern accent ever, yo. That shit's funny as shit. He sound like a slave master. Like that shit funny as But anyways, about to wrap this thing up. Appreciate everybody pulling up once again. I'll see y'all next week, same time. Appreciate everybody on the panel pulling up. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I will see y'all next week.
I'll be taking that bean from
We
LB
appreciate
with
you.
that or from earlier. I'll take the bean as a man from that debate earlier.
What debate?
The one that I tried arguing with
About cuties.
about cooties.
Hey, man, we like cuties, bruh. Ain't nothing wrong with liking yourself a nice young cutie. As long as they're 18. As long as they're 18.
Right. Yeah, you have presence there. Yeah.
Just remember this: whoever's getting an Xbox, don't get confused getting a drink out of the fridge, and if you're getting a PS5, don't go and plug in your router getting confused with the PS5.
Hey, no Xbox. If you want some real power, if you want
I slandered both, all right? So they're on equal level terms here.
If you want a man's system, you gotta get Xbox. You can't get no, you know.
Let me tell y'all how great the Xbox is.
Just
They
don't go
let you
trying to
play
grab
all
in
their
and drink out of the
games on-
Xbox.
They let you play all the Xbox games on the computer. That shows you how good the Xbox is.
But also, PlayStation's doing the same thing. PlayStation is doing the same thing. PlayStation is doing the exact same
Horizon Zero
thing.
Dawn.
Horizon Zero Dawn is no longer a PlayStation exclusive. That's just the tip of the iceberg. All the other shits is coming. So I want to hear that. So at 10 years from now, you know what I'm saying, console exclusives are going to be all on PC. That's how the future is going to be. Everybody going to be on PC.
And 10 years ago, they said it would, Blu-rays will be dead and everything will be digital, and we're still here with Blu-rays.
Nah, everything is digital now.
No.
I'll be getting a 4K monitor before I get a PS5 for now.
Yeah, I gotta give me a 4K monitor too, or TV. One of
I just need a 32.
Ain't no reason for
Oh,
a
those
4K
32
32-inch monitor.
34 inch. It's 34 inches. I didn't want to give me a 34-inch monitor. Those are
I'll
fine.
take
Well,
32 inch.
I'm gonna get a 55 4K. Something nice. No, something nothing too fancy. I'm gonna
I don't
get.
need one that big.
I'm gonna grab one. They're not like it doesn't take up too much space. They don't like when you see it in person. It's just like, damn, that's 65 inches. That's not too. You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like
hmm
the next big standard they're trying to go for is like that 85 and shit. That's big. Or like the
85?
shit that's
Well,
or
yeah,
like
think of
Samsung.
how many more square inches you got when you add
Mhm.
20 fucking inches diagonally.
Yeah, but yeah, man. And be careful. Don't stay away from the cheap 4K TVs. Don't
Yep.
Too late.
don't.
I already got one.
You don't want a TV where you like sit 2 inches to the left and it's all gray.
It's gone. It's pretty much gone. Like
Oh,
you
I
can't
guess
see.
it's not that cheap. I ain't got that problem.
I think somewhere between, if you stay somewhere between, like, you could probably find a decent 4K for like not four, like 500-600.
I don't know.
You know,
I might even get a 28-inch
but
Asus one.
but your sweet spot is like if you're on a budget and you don't want to spend over $1,000, you not like 8 to 900, somewhere around 7 to 900. Because they're definitely coming down in price and stuff, like at least the decent
Hey,
ones
man,
that you can find.
If
Yeah,
You're
y'all
I'm also
still
talking
looking
here,
at
about
the
a
millisecond
TV.
too.
You should not be buying a TV with a comma in the number.
But that's depending on what you get, sometimes they do kind of these TV companies are kind of fickle. They'll put all the specs into one TV, and then next year they kind of like, it'll be like a downgrade, or they'll go from having like a 10-bit panel on their TV to an 8-bit in the next year, which is like, why did you do that? But I don't want to keep people up too much. I'm probably be watching some things off on Netflix. This new show Ratchet is supposed to be coming out, and no, that's not a sequel to Black as Fuck. Um, that's a new horror show starring Sarah Paulson. I'm gonna watch Raised by Wolves later on tonight. I think that comes on tonight. Yeah, that's gonna be dope. I'm waiting for that whole series to be done, because by the time that series is done, it'll be October, so it'll be a perfect time to kind of put that out around Halloween and stuff.
Hey, Perp, I'll be honest. What's your opinion on the father character? I think he's tight. Well,
He was cool. I thought at first he was a cuck. At first I thought like he's a
what?
he was a cuck. He's like pretty much like just a simp.
What is that?
Just
New Jersey slang, bro?
no. A cuck is an actual term where somebody likes to watch their wife getting fucked or some shit like that. That's a cuck.
Oh.
What up, Wes? What up, Wes? Salute. But yeah, the father character, he's cool. Like I like the symbolism. Like, are you all caught up though, K-Dot?
I'm on episode. I need to rewatch episode 6, but I'm at episode 6 now.
Longest
AK,
wrap up
you know
ever.
what's-
Perp, hold on.
Go ahead.
He said he's on episode 6, so really he's on episode 1.
I'm on episode 6. What the freak?
But K-Dot, You know what's interesting about the character Marcus? You know, like the guys that are like looking for the children and stuff.
Yeah.
I thought about it. It brought a whole new meaning to a wolf in sheep's clothing. You know, because considering the situation they're in, like, and he's like kind of like a double agent. I was just like,
Yeah.
yo, that's deep. That's deep.
Mm-hmm.
But
It was
anyways,
yeah. What I did want to say this, I do got a backup father. I mean, my nigga got a backup. We saw what he did to that little crazy, ugly.
yo, that thing is crazy. I would have stabbed the fuck out that shit.
Dude, first, the funniest thing, I was like, when he took it to that hut, he was like, "Oh, it's captured. Everybody, go back to sleep." Like, nigga, you better kill that shit.
Right.
That shit don't capture. You better kill that shit.
Yeah,
Going capture it.
my mother is definitely OP though. She's
Oh yeah,
definitely fucking OP as shit. She's
she
OP
crazy.
as shit.
Bruh. how Philip randomly pull up say South Park season 24 will be fire.
It probably will be though.
But
It
that
probably
was
will
extra
be.
random.
Yeah.
South Park ever since season, well, really 17, well 13, consistent.
Season
That's
1.
like consistent back to back.
All right, man. So yeah, let me get up out of here. Uh, I'm gonna try out this app. Whatever. Go download Rave. You know what I'm saying, on your iPhone or your Android, whatever. I think you can find it on your browser too or some shit. Just download that, and I'll put a link up on Twitter. I'll try it out, see if people like it. If they don't, I'll just leave it alone. Um, but yeah, till next week, I will see y'all later. Um, yeah, peace.
Yeah. Peace.
Deuces.